It's been heartache for England.
Saturday.
4 wins in a row for the Soccer Aid World 11. So now, England have called in the big guns. Stormzy. Jill Scott. Danny Dyer.
Come on, England.
And Tom Hiddleston. Can they lead England to victory? Or will the World 11 triumph again? This is Soccer Aid for UNICEF.
Hello, Manchester. Welcome to Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2023.
Thousands of super fans will pack this place out for the world's biggest celebrity football match.
And we ain't kidding. Since 2026, Soccer Aid has given UNICEF, it's given us big names, big excitement, but most importantly, big money. Yes, thanks to you, we have raised over £75 million. Oh, hi! Every time to help children around the world.
Impressive, but no, it's all impressive. It's amazing. We're going to come to you after, because you know what? This lineup today is the best in Soccer Aid history. Yes, it's next level. It is. We can't wait to see you.
That pressure is all on you, mate.
Yeah, cheers, thanks. Really good pep
no pressure. No, we're not kidding, because alongside regulars Harry Redknapp, Emma Hayes, England have got themselves a new manager, Dermot. Yes, expect the weather to change, because it's only Stormzy.
Yeah. He did want to play, but apparently
what?
Too big for his boots.
Huh?
Thank you so much.
It's all go. Look, it's going to be a long night.
Yeah,
it's going to be a very long night. Woo. Okay, lacing up their boots for Stormzy's England team are celebrity debutants Tom Hiddleston, Danny Dyer, Sex Education, Asa Butterfield, and I'm a Celeb, Scarlett Douglas.
And just in case, yes, those guys find the pace a little too exacting and the ball a little too, let's say, elusive. Alongside them, we've got Manchester United legends Gary Neville and Paul Scholes, Arsenal legend and my man crush, Jack Wilshere, please don't tell him. Thank you. And Soccer Aid's first female captain and reigning queen of the jungle, Jill Scott.
Yes. Is that one of Stormzy's as well?
First album, yeah.
Okay, but I'll see you, your England stars, and raise you the World 11's captain. It is, go ahead,
Usain Bolt.
Lee Mack, of course, Sam Clifton, Mo Gilligan, Maisie Adam, and Tommy Fury.
That is a thank you for hitting. That's a tasty lineup. And helping them out just a smidge on the footballing side, the Emperor of Rome, Francesco Totti, terrifying Argentina striker Herman Cresco, and World Cup winner Heather Bubba O'Reilly. How about that?
How about that? But we'll hold up, because England, World 11 have gone and got themselves a new manager this year. Yes, new Chelsea boss, Mauricio Pochettino. Even though, Dermot, I think he might last longer in this job than the other one.
Very good. Right. And alongside Poch are the great footballing minds that are Martin Compston and, of course, Melanie C.
Ooh, and putting in arguably the biggest shift of the night is last year's player of the match, Tom Grennan. He's playing and performing at half-time as well.
The energy.
That is something.
Double dose of Grennan. What is not to like? Now then, if you look over there, you might just catch a glimpse of tonight's pundits. Big Zoo, Manchester City's Steph Houghton and Jermaine Jenas, there they are.
Oh yes, we're going to be checking in with them very soon. Come on, Dermot, let's walk over here, because we need to check in with some of the stars of the night. Yes, Melanie C, Usain Bolt, Stormzy, here we are. Jill Scott, welcome, everyone, welcome. Looking very smart.
Oh, absolutely. So Storm, Mike, you look amazing.
Not bad.
So listen, just as far as bucket lists go, you're managing England, you're in Old Trafford, you're managing Gary Neville and Paul Scholes. As it goes, that's not a bad day.
we just need to bring it home. That's the most important thing. We need to, it's been, what's it, 4 or 5 years?
4 years.
Yeah, it ends today.
It ends today.
Fighting talk already. Well, talking about winning, because there was a big match last night, Jill. Treble, Manchester City, but you're on for a special treble of your own. Obviously, the Lionesses, the Euros, Queen of the Jungle, so no pressure for tonight. How are you feeling?
This would be the icing on the cake, but yeah, it's just a fantastic event and just so excited to be here. Look at the crowd.
Look
It's
at the
amazing.
crowd.
And Jill, you're our first female captain. I mean, we're thrilled about that. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I think I never got the captain's armband when I actually played, so this is a real honour for me.
I didn't know that.
I've been doing my bicep curls, so hopefully it'll fit on.
You're saying you are no stranger to soccer age. Good to see you again. You're a veteran now here. World 11 are in a very sweet spot. How are you boys feeling in training?
Listen, we're feeling great as always. I don't know what Storms are talking about. This is going to be 5 straight. That's just a fact. You know what I mean? But I'm excited. It's Old Trafford. I don't lose when I come to Old Trafford, so I'm ready.
Oh, I am liking this fighting talk already.
Thanks.
Melanie, welcome to Soccer Aid.
Thank you so
What kind of coach would you say you are?
I've been given a lot of emotional support, I think. Renamed the squad the Spice World 11. And the England team, they're feeling confident, but we're going to bring it, right?
Easy.
See, I like this. Well, good luck to all
Loving
of you
the tension
this
tonight.
evening. Good luck.
Absolutely. All right, going to be chatting to our pundits shortly, but first, let's remind ourselves why tonight is so important. Here's UNICEF UK President, Oscar-winning legend, and all-round good egg, Olivia Carney.
Hi, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. Before we go any further, let's just take a moment to think about what tonight's Soccer Aid for UNICEF is all about. It's been a tough few years. Keeping up with the news can feel overwhelming.
The rains have just failed again in Somalia. There is no food or water left.
A year since the invasion of Ukraine.
Pakistan's catastrophic floodwaters.
Turkey and northern Syria were rocked by 2 deadly earthquakes. Buildings were reduced to rubble with thousands beneath the debris and dust.
So often, caught up in it all, are children. These aren't just news stories. They're real lives. Children are in harm's way right now. But they're not alone. Wherever in the world the need is greatest, UNICEF is there on the ground, making sure children are protected before, during, and after a crisis. Protecting children from the effects of war, disaster, and diseases like malaria, pneumonia, and polio. Making sure every single child gets an education, whatever the chaos unfolding around them.
Who wants one?
And that's exactly why we're here tonight at Soccer Aid for UNICEF.
And play!
Children need our support right now, more than ever before.
Never forget the power of this game.
So, if you're wondering what's the point of donating, well, it couldn't be more important. Every single penny you give tonight will make it possible for UNICEF to be there for children, even if the worst happens. Protecting them, keeping them safe and healthy. Caring. It's an extraordinary thing, really, quite how much we can all achieve together. So if you could make a donation at some point during the match, that would be just lovely. I'd do it now, then you don't have to worry about remembering later. Text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818 to give 40, 30, 20 or £10. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Yes, you heard of donate if you can. Those donations can be life-changing. For example, £10 text gives 66 children a dose of vaccination against polio. £20 can buy a kit to help children learn how to play and learn. £30 can provide an emergency shelter kit to help protect children who've been forced from their homes. And £40 could support 8 malnourished children with life-saving therapeutic food. Donating to the Soccer Aid appeal is very simple. Just text 40, 30, 20 or £10 Text 40 30 20 or 10 to 70818. Text cost you donation plus one standard mate message, or donate by phone 0330 1234 442. Standard geographic charges may apply. You have to be 16 or over, and please ask the bill payer's permission. Also donate online. The website shown on screen, 100% of the donation goes to UNICEF. And for the first time this year, you can also donate with our scan. You can scan the QR. Imagine. Hello there. The QR code, there it is. Ooh, fancy pants. Right, time to meet tonight's expert. Adorning the punditry this year, we have midfield general term presenting Colonel Jermaine Jenas, Manchester City captain Steph Houghton, who I imagine feels a little bit tender this morning, and double BAFTA winner, Big Zoo.
Hi.
Hello. Good to have you with us, everyone. JJ, start with you. This is like your second soccer. You've been here a few times, I think, now. So, what do you think of the standard?
Standard's always impressed me, I have to say. I think I love the way that the teams get together, get into training. And the reason I like that is because I know it can always get a bit fiery. Things always start fun in training, don't they? And then all it takes is one tackle.
Someone was a bit late on me.
One bad decision, a bit of unfriendly banter, and it can cross over. And I think training this week's been a bit feisty from what I hear.
Who do you like the look of this year? Who, if you sit on paper, you think, well, I can't wait to see them?
I'm really struggling to not stare at that front line of Crespo and Totti for the World 11. But you know what? England haven't lost, what was it now in a row? 4 in a row? 5 in a row?
4 in a row.
4 in a row. It's...
Think it might be their time.
Yeah, I'm looking at Defoe, he's fresh. Cahill, fresh.
Yeah.
Dawson, there's a few young bodies in there that can do a bit. And when you've got Scholesy on the ball, you know, anything's possible in this stadium.
Steph, firstly, congratulations. I should whisper it quietly at Old Trafford.
Let's not say it too loud.
But firstly, congratulations. Secondly, I hope the head's not too tender. Thirdly, if you were playing with these celebrities today, what kind of team talk do you give them? What, like when you're a pro, do you just let them get on with it, or do you think you should be there, like arm around the shoulder?
Probably a bit of both, to be honest. I think obviously in training, when you're getting to know each other and you're doing what Jermaine said in terms of getting stuck in and getting really the intensity up. But I think all these players and some of the other celebrities, it's more like just supporting them, and the players, the ex-pros have been there, and you've got some experience in there, so I'm sure they'll be putting their arm around the shoulder, but be probably harsh on them if it's not going too well.
Let's speak to one of those players. Big Zoo, what's it like when you're out there?
It was emotional. You know, I'm an ex-Soccer Ray champion, so I know how it feels to get out there. But you know what it is, you have a lot of fun in the training, and when you get on the field, everything becomes real. So hopefully the pros can make it past 5 minutes, because most of them are quite old now. And hopefully the celebs cannot get too excited and actually score.
That's the thing. Everyone gets so tired after 10 minutes, don't they? They're like, this pitch is big. Jermaine, you are hosting our Extra Time show today.
I am, yes.
It's exciting. What have we got planned?
Well, I just saw your intro to the show, which was complete chaos. So, I mean, I'm assuming that
just
the end of
where we were,
whoever wins, I'm sure, is going to be in the same mindset. So I'm hoping for loads of celebrations, loads of fun. We've got plenty of guests coming up. We'll have the managers, players, and just have a load of fun after the game.
Brilliant, lovely. 10 o'clock on ITV4 and ITVX. Thank you so much. More from our pundits later. But if you choose to donate by phone tonight, firstly, thank you very much. And secondly, you could get through to our legendary appreciation station where we find Alex right up there now. Who you got tonight, Alex?
Yes, thank you, Dermot. As you can see, I am up here with some of our fabulous celebrity volunteers and UNICEF ambassadors. It is TV legend Kat Deely and Jonah Hauer-King. Hello, Disney's Little Mermaid. I'm going to come straight in there. Tell us what's going on with the appreciation station tonight.
Okay, nice to see you. Okay, so if you choose to donate by phone tonight, you'll get the option to choose to call us back from us here in the appreciation station.
Yes.
We'll call you back. We'll give you a personal thank you for your donation, and you can tell us all about why you decided to donate tonight, or just what you're having for your tea, or what you're thinking about the players.
Just a nice little conversation. Yes, we love that. And let me come over to Kat. Please do tell us why tonight's match is so important for UNICEF.
I mean, it's so important. I've been lucky enough to be an ambassador for UNICEF for 13 years. And whether I've been to favelas in Brazil or to orphanages in Serbia, or even, you know, what's going on in the Ukraine at the moment, they help children, they put the children first, and they make a difference, and they work with their partners on the ground. Every single penny that's donated will go to help the children.
You heard it here. It makes a huge difference. We've got a whole heap of famous faces here for you to chat to tonight throughout the evening. We've got Will Mellor coming up. We've got Kel Spellman over there, he's chatting away. Look, he's ready to pick up the phone. So please pick up the phone and you could get a lovely thank you from one of the team here. Okay, after the break, we're going to be taking a behind-the-scenes look at what went down when our Soccer Aid players and coaches met up this week for training. Spoiler alert, there's a lot of sweating. Don't go anywhere.
I'm supporting Soccer Aid for UNICEF and you can too. Together we are protecting play for every child. So please donate if you can. All it takes is a simple text. To give 40, 30, 20 or £10, text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Thank you so much.
Atmosphere is building. Welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF, where we are joined by Mr. Soccer Aid himself, Mr. Robbie Williams.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Rob.
Great to have you here. We have to say, because what? This is a special lineup this year. You co-founded this back in 2006, but what does it mean to see the faces, the celebrity names, the ex-pros showing up year after year for this?
It's such a very special thing all around. You know, I think that people can pick up on it at home, which is why it's become so successful. You know, all the faces, all the big names that have been arriving over the years, and never more so than tonight. Yeah. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But it is as special for every, you know, people do pick up on it at home. It is that special being here too.
Yeah. Rob, it's been some tough years for England. 4 losses on the bounce, a few of which you've managed. Storms is in today. Can he turn it round?
The man is a huge person with a huge personality, and hopefully some of that will rub off on the team. You know, he can only help. God knows.
Look at him right there.
There's something special about him, though, isn't there, Storms? I'm so glad we've got him.
Yeah, and what a lovely bloke. He's just so sound.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Robbie. The Soccer Aid players don't just turn up to the match. They give their time all week to train and prepare for the big game. So we sent Joella Noble to have a look at a little goosey gander.
It's day 1 of Soccer Aid, and I'm so excited.
Day today, isn't it?
Yeah, big day.
Yeah, he's back. Being completely knackered for 14 minutes last year, earned me my place back. I think they thought we'll have more of that.
What a welcome. What an event. I'm definitely a fish out of water today, but I'm looking forward to it. It's such a beautiful event.
It's friendly competition, but last year it got 10s.
Hello. What are you bringing to the team then?
Don't know yet, babe. A moustache.
So we're helping children and we beat England. I love this game!
I'm surrounded by legends and icons, and they're about to start their training.
That's a hat-trick in there, I can see it.
You're not gonna miss me score them goals, are you?
Let's get this training on and popping.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes,
Yeah, they're all right.
We're not here for playing. Wild 11 looking serious. England, they're not even taking this serious at all.
What do you tell the people that can't play?
Give it to somebody who can play.
I'm trying to get on midfield. Maybe bang one goal.
Day 1 is always a bit mad because everyone plays their absolute best.
Foot is absolutely killing me, right foot.
Don't get injured here. Make sure you make the game. You know, you'll see pinging balls all over the place.
Yeah.
They haven't stretched off. There you go.
Yeah, limber up. You know, 1 day of training and recovery has to be done. Did you overdo it?
I took it easy. It's just precautionary.
It's day 2 of training.
So I've managed to get the donate number on there this year for anybody who's watching. You can text 20 to 70818 and please give what you can. Cheers.
Right. What an honour, man. Good thing.
We're here at Soccer Aid. Obviously, you're the gaffer. How are you feeling about it?
4 years in a row they've lost. Luckily for them, I don't lose. If we don't win,
What's
give me a forfeit.
You got to wear a Liverpool shirt?
Nah.
This will be number 5. England's got no chance as always. We're just the best. Number 5, all right?
So the time has come. Every year, there's a penalty shootout to find out which team is taking that home dressing room. He's going to do it.
Chunks has got this. Chunks has got this.
Come on, Chunks.
Everyone's watching. What a shame.
He thought he was at Twickenham. The pressure's on them, not me. That's what I'm telling myself.
I'm used to pressure though, this is good.
3-2 to World 11.
If Sam Claflin scores, World 11 win.
Jealous with the stuff. Seemed a lot of, let's say, housery going on there.
Listen,
that penalty shootout.
This is not a joke. Like, this is serious stuff. If you were there, honestly, it was so intense. You were there, Alex.
Yes. I felt like the mind games that were going on.
What's going on? Like,
Is this basically, is this Stormzy versus Usain? Is this
It
where
feels
this
a bit like that. It's getting heavy.
Loving that.
You know, it feels serious. And it is fun and games. And of course, we're doing this for a really good cause, right? But they're out there and they're going to take this seriously.
Yeah. So tell us like the intensity of why that was, because there's some history behind the penalty shootout.
Yeah. So basically, I don't know if anyone has seen the Old Trafford home dressing room. It's much better than the away dressing room, right? And the world has had the home dressing room and they've won the last 4 years. So, you know, in terms of mentality, I reckon that has a part to play.
Well, wait, look, you've been to training, you've been there. Stormzy said he does not lose. Do you think that's the mentality this England team needs?
100%. I mean, how else are they supposed to think, you know? I think this is a really strong England squad as well, and I think they're going to be tough to beat.
Jermaine, Steph, does it make that much difference when you're in a home or away dressing room? Like, the away dressing room's that bad when you're there?
I think in this type of situation where one is clearly much more friendly, nicer, it just feels like the winning dressing room
is a lot better.
Probably
like the winning
freezing in the other one, isn't it?
Yeah,
So that's probably why they're in there.
The paint is peeling off, you know.
For a bit, they had like one of those kind of things where if you was in this dressing room, that team always won. I'm not sure. Well, to be fair, here the home team mainly won, but
that's why we need Big Zoo back down there. It's just like the Iceman.
If I was there, I would have just been showing everyone how to do keep uppies in the background. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm not playing this year because I pulled my quad.
I saw you do an overhead kick the other day.
Overhead? Okay, let's not talk about that.
Joanna, you've got some injury news as well. Is it poor Stephen Bartlett?
Stephen Bartlett, yeah, he's not playing tonight, which is really sad, you know, but I know he's still going to amp them on and he's going to be good vibes regardless.
Poor guy's been taking
This is what I'm saying, they're serious. They're not taking this as a joke.
I bumped into him in like a promo shoot 3 months ago and he was like, I'm out there every day, I'm training. I feel so sorry for him.
Bless him.
Thank you, Joella, and best of luck tonight as well.
Thank
Good
you.
to have you part of the family. All right, everyone involved tonight is here for the same reason. And to tell us more, here's one of our finest actors, the brilliant Indira.
This next film is about why UNICEF will always, literally, go the extra mile for children. This is Mohammed and Marie's story.
I'm in Magi Bangua. Our old 20 years. One meets me, man, Una Mohammed.
Kuchande mi mari. Wali bande ani. Oh, kandea.
Me and my man who been get love. He love me, I love her.
Anne mari hoye. Kutogo yo hoye.
I say, I want for love born boy picking.
Marie got her wish when she gave birth to a baby boy called Ibrahim, and this little family began their life together. But one day, Marie sensed something was wrong.
That one body, one body one. Now I say, that one body, name kill this.
The family live in a very remote village, a long way from any health facilities. Because of that, Ibrahim hadn't yet had his routine childhood vaccinations. With Ibrahim's condition deteriorating rapidly, they began the long journey to the hospital.
A couch can hospital. that the breath, not been the breath final.
Ibrahim had suspected pneumonia, a condition that can be prevented through vaccination. Later that night, Ibrahim passed away. He was just 4 months old.
I feel pain, and that pain they do to me.
Thousands of families simply can't get to health centres to get their children vaccinated. So UNICEF came up with a solution. And that's where Memzu comes in.
I have vaccinated over 3,000 children. I take vaccine to the parents because they live far away. So many children dying because of not being vaccinated.
UNICEF and their partners do whatever it takes to deliver vaccines to almost 1 billion children every year, wherever they are, to make sure they're protected against conditions like polio, measles, and pneumonia. Some of these children are getting their first ever life-saving vaccines. One of them is a little girl called Posse, and her parents couldn't be prouder.
Wa don't get Posse, wa kivola, akin gladi, wa akin kisa, a de gladi mbotka, in hats they call small.
One child losing their life is one too many. Mohammed and Marie will never forget their little boy, but you can help UNICEF try and stop this happening again. To give 40, 30, 20 or £10, text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Thank you.
Very tough watch, but a necessary one. UNICEF provide vaccines for almost half the world's children. And you can help them reach more. Your donation tonight could buy the vaccines and get them to the children all over the world to protect your child wherever they live, no matter how remote, and it doesn't cost much. £10 could provide vaccines for over 50 children, protecting them against deadly and devastating diseases, helping to protect them for life.
Yeah, and you can donate online by going to the ITV or STV website. To donate by phone, just call 0330 1234 442. And standard geographic charges may apply, but please remember you can scan to donate too. Okay, after the break, our pundits will be back to cast their keen punditry eyes over those starting lineups. And I'm going to be speaking to some of the players, including actual super anti-hero Tom Hiddleston.
It's going to go down well in this stadium. But first, this week on ITV has been littered with Soccer Aid specials. One of them even features a lookalike. He was rubbish.
How you doing? Welcome to a celebrity catchphrase. We have another 4 celebrities who are willing to take on a chaser for Soccer Aid.
This dream team are here to support Soccer Aid for UNICEF.
High offer, please.
150,000. This is the winning penalty. Wow.
For a perfect 10 and £20,000 for UNICEF. Congratulations.
Is this £10,000?
Come on. Oh, yes. Yeah! Winning combination. £66,600. Yes. 169 grand. Yes, this is the biggest UNICEF win ever.
Lovely atmosphere in the stadium here at Old Trafford. Welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF's kickoff just around the corner. Big news, the embargoes have been lifted. The NDAs have been cast aside. We can finally reveal the starting lineups. It's my favourite moment of the whole show, I've got to be honest with you. First up, Soccer Aid World 11. Okay, so I want to get your take on this, guys. Starting with Foster and goal, just signed an extension with Wrexham, Roberto Carlos and Claflin in the back. When Claflin played in Stamford Bridge, he played on the wing, so he was playing central defence. O'Reilly and Gilligan at fullbacks, then a midfield three of Maisie Adams, Patrice Evra and Noah Beck, who very much was a lot of people's man of the match last time out, incredible player. And then, wow, that's not a bad front three, is it? Totti, Crespo and Bolt. Jermaine, initial thoughts?
I'm going to go with the midfield, Dermot. I'm going to, like you said, Noah Beck, I have to say, last time I watched him, I thought straight away he can play at a certain level professionally.
Yeah, he's just a footballer.
He's a seriously talented lad, so I'm expecting more of the same from him. He's going to have to be like watched and marked. And then Maisie Adam as well. And Maisie quite well, big Leeds fan. She's got a lot of pain in her heart.
Yeah.
Going down this year of Leeds, so I want to see it out there.
Got a lot to prove. Steph, what are your thoughts there? You played with Heather, I think.
Yeah, I was just saying to Jermaine before, I was played in Kelly Smith's testimonial against her, and testimonials, it's always about the person that it's for, and Kelly Smith had scored the winner to make it 2-1, and Heather O'Reilly is the most competitive person, so I'm actually really interested to see how that's going to work against Tom Grennan on the left there. I think it'll be a really interesting battle.
It is, isn't it? Because I was asking Alex about her, and she just said, just engine. Absolute engine, does not stop.
Honestly, just wants to win absolutely anything. It could be a board game, but in terms of football, a real legend.
Zoo, who are looking forward to seeing out of those?
I think it's the combination of Mo Gilligan and Roberto Carlos. It doesn't get more random than that. I love Roberto. I played with him last time I was here. He's really good. He's one of those 5-minuters.
Yeah.
5 minutes in, he starts wilting away. But his calves, he's got calves of a champion.
Absolutely.
Oh my days.
All right, let's have a look at some of those mad calves now. Alex is down with some of the World 11 players right now. Alex, how are they feeling?
Well, a few nerves going on down here. I'm joined by Maisie, Sam, Mo Gilligan. Liam's right behind us going into the changing room. Lee Mack, I'll need to come to you because I feel like you pop up at all the right moments, score some goals. I feel like you script the thing. What have you got planned for us tonight?
Well, I'm a stone heavier and a year older, so absolutely nothing. You must remember last year, didn't touch the ball at all and scored a penalty.
And that's what people remember.
So I'm going one less this year. I'm going to not touch the ball and not take a penalty.
Oh, no, we want you to score. The crowd are actually going wild. Mo, I saw you in training the other day. Well, I didn't see you in training because you was like, ow, I'm injured. But you're in the starting lineup. Are you okay?
I'm now fit. It was a precaution. They know that I'm the only one with a solid left, so I had to...
technique.
They had to make sure I was 100% fit.
Okay,
That's right.
We're looking out for you. Sam, let me come to you. We scored already. It's Trunks doing his thing behind us. But look, I heard your kids are huge fans of Tom Grennan. So does that mean you're going to take it easy on him?
Absolutely not. I'm gonna, if anything, I'm going to go harder on him, just to show my kids who's boss, you know?
Like that.
My little boy's here and he's very excited about the halftime show.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said you were a bit nervous.
I'm very nervous, yeah. You know, I think going up against Jermaine Defoe, the absolute speed demon, you know, there's everything to be terrified about.
I'm sure you've got this.
Yeah.
Maisie, a huge congratulations. It was your wedding just yesterday.
Yeah, it's insane, isn't it? What am I doing here? I should be honeymooning somewhere hot, and I'm at Old Trafford about to play football.
It is hot. It is hot.
It is hot, actually, yeah, it is hot.
We know how excited you were to even be a part of Soccer Age. You tweeted back in, 2021?
I'm so embarrassed you found that tweet. But I genuinely, I've watched this as a fan for years, and it's a genuine honour to finally, be part of it. It's sort of still singing it. I've been more nervous for this than I was the wedding, 100%.
No way.
I knew what I was doing yesterday.
Oh, gosh, well, Sam, I know you said you want to go and touch a ball and warm up before you even play.
I think the warm-up's over now, but it's okay.
I'll let you all go.
It's okay, the first ball will be the important ball, right?
Wait, give you time. We'll get back up to Dermot and the pundits, don't worry.
Thank you, Alex. Okay, so we're in World 11. Let's take a look at the England team. All right, so David James starts in goal. Then a back three. Wow, that's impressive back three. Of Neville, Cahill and Bugsy, who apparently is, quote-unquote, a unit. Then the midfield of Hiddleston, who has got a great engine himself. God's child, Jack Wiltshire. Jill Scott, the skipper, and Corey there on the right. And then up front, Hayne, Defoe and Grennan. Big Zoo, come to you first. I mean, Tom Grennan, he won man of the match last time. That guy can play.
Grennan should have done football, I can't lie. He's good at music, but he's very good at
over music, though.
Over music. No, honestly, I'm not joking. He is incredible. He plays like he's done it his whole life. He did play a little bit of football when he was growing up, but then obviously he picked up the guitar and started singing. Yeah. It's beautiful to see him play and then do the halftime show. So I don't know if he's going to hold himself back. He's going to want to sing and have some energy for that.
The only thing about Tom is he's just gigging all the time. So he's got to have so much of
He's got a serious engine, bro.
Now. Yeah.
His torso is very wedge. It's quite blam.
You could be grating some cheese on that.
Yeah, literally, right? He's chiseled. He's
wedge and blam.
He's wedge, blam, and he can sing like the man.
Steph, who do you like the look of there?
I can't look no further than Jill Scott, so I think obviously being my old teammate, Queen of the Jungle, had an amazing year. I think that midfield of her and Jack will be quite interesting to see.
What kind of midfielder is she?
Box to box. I'd like to see her get in the box, trying to score some goals, and she does like a tackle as well, so hopefully they can be quite suited together.
I'm really intrigued by Tom Hiddleston.
You know what? I saw a lot of good stuff from Tom in the training.
Yeah.
I've heard good stuff from other people as well about Tom. Actually, when I came here, he was doing one of the appeal videos, and I had a good chat with him. And he was like, no, I'm just a runner. But I think he was kind of understating what he can bring to the table.
Lovely guy as well.
Top
team
guy.
player, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. And I think like that left-hand side, with himself and Grennan, I think we could cause some... The more I look at
Neville
this team,
as well.
Yeah, the more I look at this team, the more I think, actually...
I think Wilshire's unfair. Because Wilshire's basically still a pro. So what's going on? Wilshire and Scott back-to-back, that's going to be incredible in midfield.
Well, what I love about this is, like we said at the start, after 10 minutes, most of the celebs are blowing, and then the subs start coming on anyway. So
exactly.
This means nothing.
Yeah, but no, Wilshire will be going on. He's not going to stop me, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. Okay, Alex has tracked down some England players. Let's see who she's calling, Alex.
I'll have England. Tom, welcome to the Soccer Aid family.
Thank you very much. It's
How come you wanted to be a part of it?
You know, I'd heard about Soccer Aid for so long. I've been a UNICEF ambassador for about 10 years, and I watched it. I'd never had a chance to be involved. They asked me this year, and I was like, I'm in.
Okay, well, tell us a bit about your footballing background. What can we expect from you tonight out on that pitch?
I mean, I'm out there with some of the greatest players in the world, and my resolution is to just work hard. Work hard, run all day, stay alert.
I like
Give
that.
it to a pro.
Work hard beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So working hard is
Work
good.
hard and commit.
I love that.
Work hard and commit, and the results will come.
Well, talking about working hard, Scarlett, I saw you a couple of months ago, and you said about your Achilles injuries. It's a big one, but you're determined to be out here tonight. You're going to get some minutes.
Absolutely. I'm coming on when the World 11 are tired. Yeah. So I'm explosive. That's the plan.
Like it.
Yeah, it's been hard. I've only been off crutches for about 3.5, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But I'm moving around. The medical team have been amazing. I feel like my legs brand new. The adrenaline, because everybody here is incredible.
They are.
I had to turn up. It's an amazing cause.
The crowd are going to get behind you.
Absolutely.
I can feel
They're getting me
it.
through
And Danny, I saw you in training the other day. You got skills.
You think so?
Yes, I was impressed.
Alex, I'm still recovering from Wednesday.
They need you. Your team needs you tonight. Yeah.
This is the most surreal week of my life. I know, I'm not going to start the game, but I really want to do something. Just have a moment, because England have got to take this home out.
Well, I mean, you've lost 4 on the bounce. This is the moment. It needs to change.
Technically, we didn't lose the 4 because we weren't here.
Okay,
So
I like that.
let's see what happens. We're very excitable.
Yeah.
And watching I can't even explain it.
Incredible.
This whole occasion, the atmosphere is electric.
I'll tell you, and we've got another moment right now, because not only are you playing, you've got the honours to reveal right now the total we've already raised so far.
I'm
Tom.
here to tell
Do
you
the
how
honours.
much we've already raised for UNICEF. £2,827,789.
Wow, that is
Incredible.
mind-blowing. And we've not even kicked a ball yet. Thank you so much.
you so much.
Dermot, so much vibes down here.
Thank you, guys. Wow, that's a huge amount of money so far. Thank you so much. Thanks to our schools, the fundraisers, UNICEF UK supporters, and of course our viewers at home for your donations. Please keep giving. We are just moments away from kick-off. But first, when you donate, we ask about gift. What exactly is it? Well, let's find out.
When donating to Soccer Aid for UNICEF, don't forget to say yes to Gift Aid. If you're a UK taxpayer, you can add Gift Aid at no extra cost to you, and your donation will be topped up by 25%, meaning UNICEF UK can claim an extra £5 for every £20 you donate. So please say yes to Gift Aid and join the 25% club. Now, that's the serious stuff, but have we got time to show my winning penalty from last year? It's Lima for the win. Apparently not.
Ooh, lovely shots. Lovely stuff. Welcome back to Soccer Aid. Kickoff is fast approaching now. Joined by Alex Brooker. Alex, so good to have you with us. Your second Soccer Aid.
It's incredible to be here. Look at this, the noise. It's just
unbelievable.
It's such a privilege, mate.
Now, Alex, you made an incredibly emotional trip to Zaatari refugee camp in Jordan, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. And it was so humbling, and it was incredible to see the work that UNICEF does and the difference that it makes. And this is all the glitz and the glamour. But the reason why we're here is to raise money. And I saw that it makes such a difference, all of the donations.
Let's take a look at your trip.
Alex Brooker, who is the first physically disabled player to participate in Soccer Aid.
Last year was one of the greatest moments in my life, personally, to be part of Soccer Aid. It was an absolute privilege. But I've seen here the other side of Soccer Aid, which is what it's really here for. This is one of the biggest refugee camps in the world. Around 80,000 people live here, and under every roof is a family who fled the war in Syria and had to leave their lives behind. Amongst them are hundreds of children who are also disabled. I'm here to see how UNICEF is trying to help. This is the first playground of its type in any refugee camp in the world. There's a seesaw where you can get a wheelchair on it. There's a swing over there for people who can't hold on as well. The way it's all colour-coded, they've thought of everything. The children, they just want to play and to actually be included. I can't say strongly enough, as someone who's experienced as a kid, how big a thing that is. God, I need to get some pace up, get some power in the legs. Whoa, crikey. Felt like I was at Alton Towers. And this speed demon is Elan. Elan was born missing 4 fingers on her left hand. And today, she's being fitted for a new prosthetic. Through a UNICEF partnership, Elan's new hand has been designed and 3D printed right here in the camp, and all by volunteers who are Syrian refugees themselves. Elan lives here with her family. I'm Alex. Pleasure. This is the only home she has ever known. What drawings have you done here? Your hand that is being made earlier is very cool.
كثير مبسوطة فيها. جو البنات بيظلن يحكين علي مسخرا علي. بحجن ملهاش أصابع بس عادي بس أحيانا بزعل. قالت لي إذا تقولين إن خلقة الله تشجعي.
My mum and dad, they told me exactly the same thing. When I was younger, I didn't like people always asking questions, but when you get older, like me, you realise that it's what's inside that counts. I know how she feels and how she, and wanting to feel complete. When we were talking about Elan getting her hand, how she's going to feel about herself and her confidence, and it's weird because you're thinking about that rather than the fact that we're in a refugee camp. The truth is, children who are refugees are really vulnerable, and if on top of that they are also disabled, it makes them some of the most vulnerable children in the world. And there are so many like Elan. UNICEF wants to make sure all children get the same opportunities, but they can't do it without you. To see the help that Elan and the other children are getting through UNICEF, it made me feel proud to have been part of Soccer Aid. When you think about it, it's really quite simple. Nights like tonight, the money we raise, the money that you donate, is going to help these people, and that's it. To give 40, 30, 20 or £10, please text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Thank you.
So I saw that yesterday.
Yeah.
And it destroyed me.
Oh.
It's one of the most emotive films they all get you, these films.
Yeah.
But I think, I know I've done a couple And what I found with your one was, like, for the most part, you go and see someone, but you can only relate to a point, whereas you could genuinely relate to that girl. You can see how that money tangibly changed her life.
I could do, and you saw there, it was just how emotional it made me, and it was a real journey with Alan, because I saw just how she felt when she put her prosthetic hand on. And, you know, we're lucky in this country that, you know, we have the NHS and stuff like that is readily available. But without the UNICEF partnership, that 3D printer wouldn't have been in that camp. And the prosthetic hand that she's got, she wouldn't have had that. And as I said before, you know, this is an amazing event. It's incredible. But I've seen really that it makes such a difference, what we're doing tonight and the money people are raising. And I know that, like, times are tough as well. So, you know, whatever you can give, it just makes such a difference. And honestly, Dermot, it's a privilege to be here on so many levels.
Mate, thank you so much. Good luck tonight.
Yes, man.
All right, get it. I've seen you in training. You're putting those penalties away, my friend.
Yeah,
so.
putting the penalties away.
I'd like to see that.
But I'm knackered from the warm-up, so it doesn't bode well.
Loving this as well today.
Yes,
Get a shot of that. If you want to donate, all you got to do is give us a call, 0330 1234 442. Standard geographic charges comply. Also donate online going to STV or ITV websites, or through a simple text using the details on Alex's leg. And remember, there's always a QR code as well. If you do donate by phone, you could be put through to one of the appreciation station for a special thank you from a famous face or a voice. And Alex is there now. Hey, Alex.
Hello, Dermot. I am here, and we're joined by some new faces. Let me get in here, look, because Will Mellor has joined us. Will, who have you been talking to?
Well, I've had a few calls come through. There was someone I actually spoke to I've met before. No
way.
We had a right good old catch-up. But the problem we've got is we've been given these earplugs to put in one ear because the atmosphere is unbelievable here, and you can hardly hear what people are saying. But I don't want to be rude. I'm going, thank you so much for your donation. But can you imagine what the atmosphere is going to be like when it kicks off?
It's going to be incredible. And we need those phones to keep ringing so you can keep saying hello to everyone.
Keep calling us up, keep making the donations. You're making a massive difference to children's lives around the world. Enjoy the game. I wish I was playing.
Enjoy the game. Well, do you know what? We are so close to kick-off right now because the teams right down there are about to walk out. So it's time for us to hand you over to our commentators for the evening. It is the voice of ITV Sports, Sam Matterface, and Love Island, Ian, definitely not Raheem Sterling.
Thank you very much, Alex. Yes, welcome to the commentary box up here. A beautiful night and a beautiful setting on what is the return home. Back where it all began for the first time in 3 years, we are at the iconic Old Trafford in Manchester, the home of Manchester United, the original Soccer Aid, and tonight, the home of the 12th meeting of stars, celebs, and football legends. Soccer Aid for UNICEF. Stepping out on their latest adventure. And alongside me in the commentary box, fresh from a rather interesting first week in the Villa, Ian Sterling. And about time that England had a win, I think.
I think it's been, 4 in the bounce for the rest of the world, so I think England will be hungrier than ever to bring it home.
Well, 22 mascots walking out with our celebs and legends, like Hernan Crespo tonight, Jill Scott. Tonight is all about the children, and it's great to see our wonderful child mascots, including those from UNICEF's rights-respecting schools. There's Chunks. Already got one of the biggest cheers of the night when he converted in the warm-up. And Lee Mack, who tells me he's going to treat this like his testimonial, only he's not keeping all the money.
Well, this is about his third testimonial now. After every game, you have a sweaty Lee Mack on the bus home saying he's never doing it ever again. But here he is.
Robbie Williams and Harry Redknapp, Vicky McClure back after last year. The last England win was in this stadium 5 years ago. A lot's happened since. Darren Bent and Jeremy Lynch put England into a commanding position. Only for Robbie Keane, Juan Sebastian Veron and Clarence Seedorf to help take it to penalties that night. Yeah, Clarence Seedorf, whose record can be eclipsed by Love Island and Dancing on Ice star, the one and only Kem Cetinay this evening.
Love Island taking over yet again.
Will he do it? Will we have our first female scorer tonight? How many lives can we change? Let's do it live on ITV1 this evening. Soccer Aid is next.
Let's help give children happy, healthy, play-filled childhoods. If you can, please give what you can. Thank you.
Welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2023, a match between those who have done and those who so desperately want to. For some of the celebs, this is the biggest game of their lives. Anyone who watched Harry Redknapp lose his temper over a goalkeeper last year knows just how seriously everyone takes it. But as Tom Grennan will attest, we are also here to spread a little love.
And that's a lovely bit of ref cam action there as well.
We'll see more from ref cam at half-time. We do, for the first time at Soccer Aid, have an all-female officiating team. Abby Byrne took charge of the 2019 Women's FA Cup final at Wembley. And with her team of Georgia Ball, Nicoletta Bria and Jane Sims to take charge of a supercharged Soccer Aid at Old Trafford tonight. Already, after the teams did the toss, they've turned round and England will shoot from right to left in the first half, attacking the famous Stretford end.
That's annoying for Ben Foster because he actually set up his GoPro in the other goal. That's his YouTube video ruined for this week.
He's not the only superstar, and we have a pitch full of stars tonight, from TikTok influencers to football's most influential. We have World Cup champions and boxing boys, Champions League winners mixing with tune spinners, and the King of the North and the Queen of the Jungle. And over the last 17 years, you've raised more than £75 million for UNICEF. Thanks to your generosity, UNICEF have been able to use its experience to help so many children. But conflicts like the war in Ukraine, disasters like the earthquake in Turkey and Syria have turned children's childhoods upside down all over the globe, and sadly we continue to need every little bit of help you can spare so that every child can try and rebuild their life safely.
So if you do have any money to spare, don't forget you can text with your amount to have that amount donated to UNICEF, and if you click gift aid, an extra 25% will be added at no extra charge. That's text 10, 20, 30 or 40 to 70818.
It's Ben Foster's first touch of the ball.
And it's a lovely one. Noah Beck just looks great on the ball, doesn't he? A no-look pass there.
Jack Wilshere just trying to make his mark early on. Everett. This is Heather O'Reilly, former USA international. Wilshere still looks in terrific nick, doesn't he?
He's a cheat code in this. I think the England midfield is really where the problems are going to come from.
Grennan almost took advantage of a Usain Bolt slip.
Even on the ground, he's still faster than half of the people out there.
Grennan and Beck engaging.
Few people will be glad to see that. Grennan on Beck. Lovely stuff.
Here's Carlos. Jermaine Defoe nipping in very quickly. Gary Neville tidying up at the back for England, as he used to do with regularity back in the day. This is Wilshere. A little bit of room to manoeuvre for him.
We need to close that down.
Cahill. This is Jill Scott, the captain of England. And trying to go for the chip, and Ben Foster rather equal to it. Didn't quite get it right.
Need a bit more power than that to get it past the cycling GK.
Well, the first half does see the legend goalkeepers. With David James at one end, Ben Foster at the other. The outfield players have to be balanced, 5 celebs and 5 legends all the time. And each team must field at least 1 female on the pitch at all time. And this year we've outlawed the 2 legends centre halves. Grennan. He was on the books of Luton Town back in the day. Luton have just got back into the Premier League after a playoff success. Maisie Adam, who got married yesterday, has just given the ball away.
Here he comes.
Here's Liam Payne. A chance for him early on. Well, he did catch it, but it wasn't enough to beat Ben Foster. But the first real attack of the game goes England's way.
And the World 11 are sitting very deep at the minute. They seem worried.
It sounds like you're worried because you're desperate for England not to get back on the honours board, aren't you?
If the World 11 lose, well, I'm not playing. Maybe I'll get back in. Loses it temporarily.
This is Crespo. A little mistake by Gary Neville, which sees the ball run through to David James.
Gary just checking his legs there to make sure they still exist.
Last year, Noah Beck gave the World 11 the lead in the first half before a goal either side of half-time. Put England 2-1 up. This is Totti. And this is Crespo. And David James is equal to it. Totti, Crespo, James.
And it's a lovely weighted ball. I think he had a better time for a touch.
Chance at the other end, England coming forward. Claflin gets back just in front. Joel Corey.
Ryan Reynolds' mate manages to pick the ball up. Here we go, down the wing.
Well, Ben Foster, you were referring to as Ryan Reynolds' mate, has just signed a year extension at Wrexham. He's going to be there in the EFL next season after saving a penalty in what was billed as the biggest non-league game ever. And Wrexham took on Notts County at the end of last season.
I'm sure Soccer Aid will have something to say about that.
Jill Scott. Now Hilston. Looking for the return. Scott still managed to hold on to it. Usain Bolt wasn't quick enough to close it down. That's Wilshere looking for Defoe.
Lovely clearance there by Claflin.
This is what it looks like out on the field of play. That's the ref cam. Abby Byrne wearing that tonight. Close-up of Roberto Carlos's calves there, and that's the pack that she has to wear to get us those pictures.
Seen a few more runners here, the World 11. That's a lovely ball by Noah Beck, though. It's not enough movement.
England back in shape very quickly. This is Noah Beck. He's only got a few followers on TikTok. 33 million.
Tell you what, if they all donated a tenner, we'd be done. We could go home.
Well, we'll take the tenner, but we don't want to go home just yet. We would like you to donate and get involved tonight. We do hope you're enjoying all the action. We love making Soccer Aid and making it happen, but we need you to help us make it extra special. You can change a child's life just by picking up your phone tonight. You can text to give £40 just by texting 40 to 70818, and text costs your donation plus one standard rate message, or you can donate by phone call 0330 1234 442. Standard geographic charges may apply. You must be 16 or over, and please ask the bill payer's permission to do so. This is Wilshere trying to play a reverse pass, but Patrice Evra, who absolutely loves this game, was very quick on it.
It's been all England so far.
Well, they started with a really strong team, a strong spine of the team. Liam Payne has found Jill Scott, harassed by Evra. Evra's come away with the ball. She will not like that. She is incredibly competitive. Wilshere. And she's won it back again. The referee has said play on.
Referee might want to watch her ref cam back, because that is a foul, my friend.
Don't be soft. That's a foul.
No, I'll tell you what, he did not love that game.
It's Patrice Evra's fourth appearance. ex-Manchester United defender. He has become a bit of a hit on social media with his comical videos and that catchphrase. He injured Tom Grennan last year.
Did indeed. There we go. Ryan Reynolds, mate.
Claflin. This is O'Reilly. He made over 200 appearances for the US women's national team.
That's a lovely touch by Usain.
You ain't gonna outrun Usain Bolt, and here he is.
Usain Bolt versus Gary Neville.
And it's Usain Bolt off the post. David James breathes a sigh of relief.
And here it is, Usain Bolt doing what Usain Bolt does best. Banging past Neville, and actually a part of his legs come off. He hit that ball so hard. I don't know, what is that? Is that his shin pad? He's annoyed at himself.
England looking to respond. A mistake by Hiddleston. I mean, if he was in his low-key, guys, he could have gone back a couple of seconds and changed the course of time there. England's substitution was thought about, but it's the World 11 who make their first change.
As predicted.
As Big Zoo was saying.
Roberto Carlos is here for a fun time, not a long time. But here he comes. The patron saint of Scotland, Darren Fletcher.
Darren Fletcher, who is the technical director currently of Manchester United. And he was the heartbeat of the World 11 side a couple of years ago at the Etihad Stadium.
We developed a real friendship. I think he's lost my number because he's not texted me back, actually, but I'll have a word after.
You developed a real friendship because you called him the King of Scotland.
I did actually do that. We'd had a few drinks. I regret it. Oofed. Noah Beck and Tom Grennan are really going blow for blow here in the early start of this match.
Well, both of them have had reasonable careers as youth players. They fancy themselves as the stars of their team from the celeb angle. Roberto Carlos is just resting those aching huge calves after doing 10 minutes for Soccer Aid.
That's all you need. 10 minutes is more than enough.
He's 50 years of age now, the World Cup winner, 3-time Champions League winner, 4 La Liga winner with Real Madrid. He actually was in Istanbul yesterday for the Champions League final.
If you can manage 10 minutes of everything, anything when you're 50, that's quite the achievement. At least that's what a few of my friends tell me.
Tossing. This is Heather O'Reilly.
She did a great start to this game.
Crespo.
That's lovely.
And the return comes for O'Reilly. Cahill is there. Wilshere. This is Joel Corey. Very excited about playing at Manchester United's Old Trafford, but he's got to use his head and his heart today. This is Defoe.
Well won. Come on, ref.
Bugsy Malone.
Hoofs it up the park.
Intervening once again. This is Bolt a little bit deeper than I think he'd like to be. Gilligan.
Yeah, the World 11 player back 9 at the minute.
Safety first.
Yeah. To be fair, it didn't work for Leeds United, so...
Harry Redknapp is back this year, and he's assisted by Stormzy, who was going to play this year, but apparently he was too big for his boots.
Oh my God. If you donate £10 right now, Sam will stop doing puns, I've been told. I can't promise it, 20 will guarantee it. How about that? I mean, only on Soccer Aid can you say Harry Redknapp and Stormzy. in the same sentence, and it'd be a completely normal thing to happen.
How good did Stormzy look in his suit, though?
He looked great. I tell you what, Harry Redknapp's going to bring out a grime single next year.
Crespo trying to get behind Bugsy Malone.
He done just enough.
Maisie Adam is waiting in the centre. And Crespo didn't quite get hold of it. What a player he was back in the day.
It's not right seeing him without long hair, is it, Hernan Crespo?
Legendary Argentine striker who played for Inter, Lazio, Parma and Chelsea. This is Grennan trying to get past O'Reilly. May well do it as well. Claflin couldn't stop him. Tried to reverse it to Liam Payne, but I think Tom Grennan's irritant Noah Beck was there to stop yet another England attack.
Tell you what, Claflin's had a great start to this game. A couple of clearance headers, and that was a lovely challenge there on Tom Grennan, one of their better players.
Well, he actually played for Norwich Schools and Norfolk at county level when he was a kid, Sam Claflin, before taking up acting full-time.
He actually played when he was 27, that's why he was so good.
What a touch from Jack Wilshere, that was.
Oh.
Cahill trying to find Defoe, but an acrobatic clearance from Everett. And now Crespo, he's got Bolt to his left-hand side. Maisie Adam is moving through on the right channel, but Bolt couldn't keep that in.
Lovely dummy by Bolt there, fooled himself.
OK, let's get down pitch side and speak to Alex Scott, who's with us.
I am, Sam. Thank you very much. Lots of different emotions going on the touchline already. Let me come over here to Stormzy. Stormzy, you said that there's a big rivalry. We've seen it going on with you and Usain. He's had the best chance so far.
Yeah, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
What is it?
He's my hero. But tonight he has to get smoked. So, you know, that's how it goes. But he had a good chance. It's poetic watching him run. You know what I mean? But I've got special orders on him. As you can see, Bugsy, I don't care how fast he is.
They're in though, look.
No, nothing's happening. I told you.
Just nice and calm, yeah?
It's all good. But Bugsy's on strict orders. He's gonna. Usain thinks he's fast, but Bugsy's got the heart, the strength, and the IQ.
So you're happy with your England team at the moment?
So far, with a couple of tweaks we need to make. Couple people ain't listening to the instructions I've given them.
You need to tell them at half-time?
Yeah. But after half-time, we're going to reconvene. But right now, it's all good. This is what I expected, to be fair.
I like this from you. Just calm. Cool, calm and collected. You know that one. Sam, Ian, it's straight back up to you. Go on.
Cheers, Alex. Thank you very much. Jill Scott, Darren Fletcher coming together in the centre of the park. And World 11 have won it back again. This is Fletcher. He's just had a little bit more control. Tossing. It's a little bit of a stretch for Maisie Adam. Got married yesterday down in Brighton and is now playing for the World 11 at Soccer Aid. You can make weekends like that up, can you?
What a thing to say to your husband. Where do you want to go to your honeymoon? Old Trafford. You go sit in the crowd and let's not speak for 4 days.
Maisie and Scarlett Douglas are going to be the first two female celebrities to play in Soccer Aid. She played in a charity game recently, Maisie. Absolutely ripped it up.
It's great comic, Maisie. Brilliant comic.
She was in our ITV Tipping Point special the other week. It was good fun. Yeah, we raised £12,750 for UNICEF during that show. Well, I say we. Brian McFadden and Maisie raised 11 grand of it.
Sam, you were there and that's all that matters.
That's about it, I'm afraid. Here's Bolt. He was definitely there, and Bugsy Malone went through him. Play on, says the referee is playing the advantage. Darren Fletcher has helped it, and this is Maisie Adam.
Oh my God.
So close.
What a wedding gift that would have been.
That was a real chance for the World 11. 18 minutes into the game. What an opportunity this was for Maisie Adam, looking to become our first ever female goal scorer. Well, you might be watching tonight thinking that we don't need your donation, but did you know that the majority of viewers from last year actually didn't donate to the show? Look, we get it, we understand how tough it is, but for the cost of your pizza or maybe your Chinese tonight, you really can make a difference. So if you can, please do drop us a text. It really does make a huge difference. You can just text 818 with 40 at the front of your message, 30, 20 or 10 to give those amounts.
Any amounts appreciated as well. We know how difficult this year has been, so maybe you want to give us a call as well. 0330 1234 442. You'll be put through to our appreciation station, where you might be able to speak to one of our celebrities. Who doesn't want to talk to Kel Spellman? I know I do.
First corner of the game goes England's way. Middleton to take it.
It's a lovely corner, actually.
Chelsea. Difficult for Adams to get hold of, but Crespo's going to pick up the loose change. Fletcher. Grennan didn't like that. There wasn't really anyone in front of him there to nudge the ball to Darren Fletcher. He's kept hold of it.
There we go.
Gary Neville. Making sure everybody knows he's still there.
Neville introducing the boys to Old Trafford.
Mauricio Pochettino, who was snaffled up by Soccer Aid well before he was appointed as the Chelsea head coach. He'll start his new job on July the 1st. Here's Noah Beck, getting away from Bugsy Malone. It's Noah Beck. He's gone down under the challenge of
stone wall.
Gary Cahill. Don't think the referee, Abby Byrne, was convinced. Certainly not as convinced as you were. This is Jill Scott. Liam Payne made a good run down the right channel. Well, let's have a look at it again.
Cahill wins the ball first.
If you can apologise now, it's that.
I apologise to Gary Cahill and anyone else affected by my comments.
Gary Cahill, who probably knows what he's doing. He won the Premier League, the FA Cup, the League Cup, the Europa League and the Champions League with
Chelsea. With Chelsea. Imagine that.
Maisie Adam had a great chance and played well in the opening 20 minutes. He's going to be replaced by Tommy Fury. I think he's quite popular, what do you reckon? It's his debut at Soccer Aid. Pro boxer who wants to continue his unbeaten record. 9 fights, no defeats. And he wants to continue that record at Soccer Aid for UNICEF.
Any YouTuber on the pitch tonight better watch himself, because Tommy Fury loves going through YouTubers.
He beat Jake Paul earlier this year. Rose to fame on Love Island.
Love Island. What performance by Maisie, by the way. Well done, Maisie Adams. The day after our wedding as well. I'm guessing there was a slight hangover, surely.
Brennan. Wilshire. Cahill. Now Grennan tried to nutmeg Totti there, and then went diving in on Noah Beck. The referee has allowed play on Crespo. Beck stayed down. Those two number 8s are getting well acquainted.
Great battle in the middle of the park between those two.
Joel Corrie.
Here we go. Tommy Fury's first few touches.
Through the legs of Jack Wilshere.
There he goes. Woomph.
Gary Neville. Blocked by Totti. Brennan. Now Wilshere. A little bit more congested in the middle of the park. England trying to bypass that. This is Jill Scott.
Outnumbered down the left.
Jill, who won the European Championship for the Lionesses in the end of last year. That was a mistake by Everett. And now Jermaine Defoe is onto it. And this is Liam Payne trying to poke it through. The venom in the shot just wasn't there. Bugsy Malone getting the better of Usain Bolt. Hiddleston. The King of the North. Hiddleston's got room here, and we know he's got the delivery. Just didn't quite execute it on that occasion.
Not quite there that time.
He had a great week in training. He was second only to Mo Farah in speed over the course of the training week.
I tell you what, I was at the gym this morning next to Mo Farah running a 5K.
Pulls out
after this.
Here's Bolt released against David James, slips it past David James and scores at Old Trafford. The first goal of Soccer Aid 2023 goes to Usain Bolt, the world's fastest man, a Manchester United fan, desperate to score here at Old Trafford, and he has done just that.
And it was cool as you like.
The trademark celebration, joined by a Manchester United legend, and the World 11 in front.
He's onside. Bugsy pulls up, I think it's his hamstring, and he just slots it past David James. That's such a calm finish through the legs of David James, and the world's fastest man has got a goal at Soccer Aid.
Yeah, it's his second goal at Soccer Aid, his fifth appearance from the former sprinter. It's the fourth time he's captained the World 11. He won the Player of the Match on his Soccer Aid debut 5 years ago. His only other goal came at Stamford Bridge, but scoring here is a special moment. Quick drinks break for the players who are playing in quite healthy temperatures today. It was pretty muggy before kick-off. It was around about 26, 27 degrees. It'll be pretty hot down under in Australia for the Women's World Cup later this year. Jill Scott's Lionesses won the Euros last summer. This summer, after she's retired, some of her former colleagues will take on the best in the world. They'll warm up against Portugal on Saturday the 1st of July. That's live and only on ITV1, STV and ITVX from 2:30.
And Mo Farah's come bursting onto the park.
Yeah, he's just come on. Two athletes on now. Let's get down to Alex, who's on the touchline.
Let me go over here. I need to go over to the World 11. Let me get into Melanie right now. 1-0 up. I mean, everything's going according to plan at the moment. You've had the better chances.
Good start. We've been controlling the game and it's paid off. So, yeah, just got to keep it up.
So what, just more of the same? What's the tactics? What are you shouting out to them?
Yeah, I mean, now we're vulnerable, you know. England's want to score, so we've got to defend.
Well, the thing is, they've lost 4 on the bounce, so they know they need to step up their game now.
Absolutely, the pressure's on, but we've got it.
But can we just talk about that finish from Usain Bolt, please?
Oh, my goodness. He's still got it, right?
He's still got it and love the celebration. Well, I'll let you get back with the gang. Thank you very much. Ian, Sam, back to you.
Thank you, Alex.
Free kick England. Jack Wilshere to take it. Bugsy Malone has been replaced by Sir Mo Farah. And there's quite a few to aim at for Jack Wilshere, who curls it towards Jill Scott. The header's from Gary Cahill. And it's a good claim by Ben Foster.
Up like a salmon, Cahill there, but into the arms of Ryan Reynolds' best friend.
Confirmation of the changes. Bugsy Malone off and Mo Farah on. You can tell your Mo Farah story now if you want.
We were in the gym this morning. I was just pumping some iron. Mo done a 5K on the running machine, and at one point tried to get the running machine to go faster, but there was no faster option left in the machine for him to run on.
So he's just bashing the button, it wouldn't go any faster?
It wouldn't go any faster. He ran a 5K in the same way I would walk to the shops.
Aim towards Usain Bolt again. Gary Neville's got something to worry about. He's past him. And then Gary Cahill with a tricky challenge on Usain Bolt. Can get away from him this time. Let's go down to Alex, who's got Bugsy Malone with her.
See, you're having a great game. How are you feeling?
Thank you. I'm a little bit gutted, to be honest. Yeah.
What did you feel? Tell us. Talk us through it.
My Achilles tendon's been injured all week, so I felt something shoot up my leg as Usain's flew past me. So here we are.
I mean, Stormzy was bigging you up, the few tackles that you made in there. I mean, you had a big impact.
Yeah, I'm gutted. Gutted.
Well, hopefully your team pull it back for you.
Yeah, hopefully. Thank you, Doc.
Well done, Bugsy. OK, back to you, Ian and Sam.
Had a great chance to pull it back as well with that chance from Jermaine Defoe. What a terrific ball that was from Wilshere to set up the chance.
I know everyone's talking about Ken's fifth, but a hat-trick for Defoe today, and he goes to 5 as well. And I think he'll be wanting at least a couple.
Well, England didn't score at the Etihad 2 years ago, but they have won 4 of the 7 Soccer Aid matches here in this stadium, and they find themselves behind. That goal scored by Usain Bolt. A bit long for Liam Payne. It was going in the wrong direction.
Wow. Please, please text 10 to 70818 and make this madness stop.
Just keep donating if you can. It's been a beautiful sunny weekend across much of the country. Maybe you were up bright and early this morning with your little ones at football training. Be on the sideline for more children around the world if you can by supporting Soccer Aid. It supports UNICEF's sports project worldwide. Danny Dyer is on.
Here he is, the big man.
He's had a surreal week, he says, a great week. He watched his son-in-law score the winning goal for West Ham United to win their first trophy in Prague in 43 years. And he's now playing at Old Trafford. Jill Scott's coming off. The England captain replaced by Carney, a former teammate. And Carney, who's a terrific player. Her feet are unbelievable.
And she's walking over with the captain's armband and giving it to Sir Mo Farah.
Mo Farah's got the captain's armband. World 11 are going to make a change as well. And Hernan Crespo is about to come off. Heather O'Reilly, I think, is coming over on this near side as well. And Kaylin Carl is coming on too. And Nani, obviously, spent a lot of time here at Old Trafford, a former Manchester United winger who's still playing down under with Melbourne Victory. Heather O'Reilly, who I think wants to win. Kaylin Carl, who herself is a Canadian ex-pro, who's capped 101 times for her country, now broadcasting in North America with TSN and Apple TV.
I think Nani could cause England a lot of problems. The World 11 just haven't had that pace to get in behind, but now Nani, that could really be an option.
I know that Paul Scholes and Gary Neville were particularly concerned about the fitness of their former teammates, Patrice Evra and Nani. And Patrice Evra's just showing what he can do. There's Nani. Fury. This is Noah Beck, and Usain Bolt wants that ball played down the channel again. It's been a real threat from that left-hand side, Bolt. Tossing, looking for Fury. It's away by Jack Wilshere. It's interesting watching the conversations that are happening on the bench. Down in front of us, Harry Redknapp and Emma Hayes in deep conversation about how to sort out this deficit. That's brilliant from Wilshere. He might be the key to it. Look at Karen Carney making a dart. Defoe might be in behind here. He's got the first touch. Everett's just used his body, and Ben Foster was out very quickly.
Ben Foster, lovely there. Sweeper keeper action. You love to see it. And brilliant tracking back there by Patrice as well.
If you haven't seen it with your eyes the first time, I'm sure you'll be able to see it on a GoPro later. Totti. It was definitely a cross.
Narrowly wide there by Totti.
Well, we've got a few legends on our hands tonight, and there's a few of them that have been rolling back the years. Jack Wilshere with a beautiful touch. Evra with an inventive clearance or two. And even the manager's getting involved. Look at that touch from Poch.
England have really slowed down after a very, very promising first 15 minutes, but they've just not quite had that killer instinct. Obviously, second half, once the pro keepers are no longer in, things change drastically.
Noah Beck driving forward. Carney and Wilshere doing their best to try and get the better of him. Wilshere seems to have hurt himself in the process. Getting back to his feet again now, Jack Wilshere. That's a great ball by Totti. Beck. Nani. It's still Nani. Testing David James, who makes a decent stop.
And it's a lovely bit of play by Nani, edge of the box. He gets himself some space and just not enough on it to take it past David James.
Come on, Carl.
That's silky smooth. The King of Scotland to the King of TikTok.
Hiddleston. Oh, can we get there before Gilligan?
Mo Gilligan, that's his one run for the game used up.
Desperate to make an impression this year, Mo Gilligan, after having to be replaced after 40 minutes last time around.
Oh my God, what just happened? Oh well. What a turn by Mo Gilligan. Darren Fletcher down the middle of the park, controlling things.
Totti trying to get it round the corner. This is
go through him, Tommy. Go through him.
Samo with a little trick to take him past Totti.
They're all at it.
Oh, he's still going. He'll outrun you. Hiddleston in a chase with Gilligan. Hiddleston's going to get there first. England pushing forward, desperate to try and get further up the pitch. Just run out of room.
It's at this part that the tiredness really starts to kick in.
Try telling Mo Gilligan that. Look at this.
Tell you what, Hiddleston left with egg on his face, and then Mo Farah, Sir Mo Farah's at it as well. I feel like I'm watching the Champions League final.
Nani. It's Tommy Fury.
He can't touch Tommy. Rush of blood there. Rush of blood.
Well, we know he can hit better than that.
Yeah, it's coming across his body. Maybe just should have taken a touch. Opens it up a bit too much, and it's narrowly wide. Danny Dyer. Woofs out the park.
Is that a technical expression?
Yeah, that's what I read it in a book.
Slightly concerned about the books you're reading. Let's speak to Ben Foster, who's in goal for the World 11. He joins us live. He's mic'd up in the goal away to our left-hand side.
Go on, Fletch. All right, guys. Hello, everybody.
No stranger to gadgets. You've got one in your goal. Listen, you got your GoPro with you. Did you have to move it just before kickoff?
No, got the GoPro also. I've got a chest cam on. I tell you what, this is what we need to start introducing into football matches. We've got this in golf. Let's get it in football matches in the Premier League too.
Yeah, totally. And who's your biggest worry at the minute, Ben, from the England squad? Who's going to put one past you, do you reckon?
Jermaine Defoe, throughout my whole career, has always worried me. All my career. Oh, here's Carney. Can we just have a special appreciation for Noah Beck, by the way?
He's been incredible, hasn't he,
wow.
Ben?
He's been, oh my gosh, here we go.
We'll give you a second to clear this up. Oh, you don't have to. Claflin's done it for you.
I tell you what, there's a little bit of needle between Tom Grennan and Noah Beck, by the way.
Yeah, we noticed that.
I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that one.
Here's a question for you. Are you comfortable with the description that Ian's been giving you all game of being Ryan Reynolds' best mate?
I will take that all day long. It's completely not true, but I'm taking it all day long.
What does he smell like? No, but listen, seriously, you've not had much to do all day. Has it been a bit easier than you were expecting?
Oh, yeah, for sure. When they named their team this afternoon and it's stacked with ex-England internationals, I'm thinking, oh my God, here we go. No chance. No chance, Danny Dyer. You ain't getting none of this.
Ben, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your
guys.
Evening. That's Ben Foster, former Manchester United England goalkeeper, and currently at Wrexham, and staying for another year as well. Nani, he knows that Bolt was offside, but Totti is now making a run, and Totti is going to get there.
Tommy Fury's banging into the back post.
And it might come through to Tommy Fury. I think he might well have used his hand there.
He done the old Mexican wave technique that we all use.
Just allowed it to bounce, and it eluded him as a result of that. Grennan.
I tell you, I've been genuinely really impressed. Mo and Sam at the back have done a great job.
Oh, what a ball that is from Karen Carney. And Fletcher trying to shut off the route to goal for Jermaine Defoe did brilliantly. I did mention to a couple of the England boys earlier on today that Fletcher was going to be a thorn in their side.
Yeah. That man can run and run and run. His fitness levels are incredible.
Everett leaving it for Totti. He's going to hit it, you know. Takes a deflection and almost wrong-footed David James.
And Totti bangs it. Takes a big deflection, but David James corrects himself just in time to safely bring it in.
Legendary Italian forward Francesco Totti, a World Cup winner. This is Karen Carney trying to take on Fletcher, again tidying up. He is everywhere. Bolt trying to bend that into Nani.
Nice idea.
Wilshere has recovered from his injury, which is good to see. Training has been fun this week down in Tring. We've had crossbar challenges. Nico Omilana absolutely schooling Bugsy Malone at No Rules FIFA. Aluko and Tom Grennan smashing the touch control challenge. Been great fun once training is finished too as well. The camaraderie at Soccer Aid always good. Grennan who's been one of the standout players, and this was a standout moment for Tommy Fury as well, which he didn't quite take.
Got the hands up. Unfortunately, just didn't quite make contact.
Well, he is good with his hands.
He's very good with his hands. Oof, look at that. Handsome man, Robbie Williams is here, everyone.
The Soccer Aid royalty.
Not enough mullets on my TV at the moment, so I'm glad to see him here today.
Totti finding Bolt.
He's had a great game.
5 minutes before half-time. Now Totti trying to slip it over the top for Everett. It comes to Tommy Fury again. He hesitated there. And Joe Corey trying to escape. Fury making a big impact. Cahill. Now Danny Dyer. Hiddleston.
There's a bit of a counter-attack here. A very slow one, but there is one.
It'll get going in a minute.
Yeah, fatigue really steps in now.
Not for Fletcher.
Well, he's not, that man's barely human.
Oh, Neville. Don't let it bounce, fella. Oh, and he's saying thank you to David James for his agility. And you've played in this game.
I have indeed. This is the worst bit. The last 5 minutes.
Why?
Your legs have just totally gone. You're just constantly looking up at that clock, just begging for it to be over. Nothing left in the tank.
Here's Karen Carney trying to take on Ben Foster. Just didn't quite run for it.
Yeah, you're just absolutely exhausted at this point.
Dyer trying to take on Everett. And he's definitely putting himself about a bit. It's Bolt again. He's got Nani in attendance, but Gary Cahill is trying to ensure that he can't wriggle free of his grasp. Everett. Oh, Tom Grennan taking no prisoners. Remember, a little bit of love, fella.
Lovely. Everett goes to whip it in, and Tom Grennan has other ideas.
He's found what he's been looking for. He's not finished at a busy day, Tom Grennan. He played the summertime ball earlier today, and he's got a half-time show to do. That's coming up very shortly.
I mean, that might be a bit breathy, mightn't it?
That's what I call energy levels. Multitasking at its very best.
The World 11 looking for a second goal here. They could have this put to bed by half-time.
Carney floating that forward. Claflin was there.
Solid at the back, Sam.
He's been brilliant, Claflin, so far. So is this man, Noah Beck.
I think Sam and Mo really have put in a shift at the back there.
Here's Nani. Looking for support from Everett. Totti's got free. Tommy Fury is offside, surely. Didn't reach him anyway, and it'll be cleared away. Gary Neville just waving to the assistant on this near side just to make sure that his protests were heard. Defoe. Carney's made a good run. Farah making a charge through the middle.
No one could tackle Defoe apart from Sir Mo Farah.
Here is Hiddleston. Carney's waiting in the centre.
That's a lovely ball.
It's too close to Foster, though.
And we've got a counter-attack in our hands.
Totti, great touch. Nani furthest forward. That was to... well, he saw something.
I think Totti, and not many people have done this, not quite overestimated how fast Usain Bolt is.
He was just expecting him to be there.
I think he would have had to break another 100-metre record to have made that one.
Well, he's got it in his locker.
And before half-time sets in, just a reminder to anyone, if you're sitting at home and would like to donate, you can text 10, 20, 30 or 40 to 70818. All the money you donate today will go to UNICEF, who help children across the world.
Good first half, that. England behind at half-time in the World 11, on course for 5 straight wins at Soccer Aid for UNICEF, thanks to Usain Bolt's second ever Soccer Aid goal. We've got Tom Grennan coming up next, but at half-time, England 0, Soccer Aid, World 11 1.
That was a fun first half.
It was, I'm not going to lie. I thought the World 11 would run away with it. So England is still in with a chance.
Still in with a chance.
They had a few chances at the end there.
Hot day, tired legs out there, though. All right, we'll be looking at that first half in the action, but let's remember why this event has been put on and comes back year after year.
Yes, Soccer Aid World 11 coach Martin Compton travelled to Bangladesh to see for himself the incredible work that UNICEF are doing.
I'm here in Dhaka in Bangladesh, and it's without doubt the busiest place I've ever been in my life. But I'm here to learn that some children here are completely alone.
Many of these children sleep rough at Dhaka's Kamalapur train station. Children like Nirab.
So, Nirab, big question. Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi.
Messi? Ah, my man. Good lad. The train station, is it dangerous? How do you feel at night?
और एक तो समझ लो रात को घुमाई शीत करे में शिल्ले का पेपर में पर खाई जागुमा तो मैं बस्ता खाई जागुमा खाई दाइसी मायर मोर गुदा खाई कत खाई
At just 10 years old, the horrors Nirab has already faced are unimaginable.
हमरा ऐसे काला इधर आ जाइते थे साधुटा बोरे विदेश वैसे लापाई से लेकर माता बारी के बोरे আমার ওই স্যার প্রিয় বন্ধু ছিল আমার প্রিয় বন্ধু ভাই ছিল
Nirab is safe now, thanks to a UNICEF-supported project that is helping children to a life away from the streets. Here they can sleep in a safe place, and they have a chance to be children again.
আবু ভালো লাগে আমরা যাই সময় মতন খাই খেয়ে দেয়া বসে ঘুমাই সবাই ভালো থাকবো
This project has helped thousands of children, but every day more are arriving. As night falls, I leave Nirab and the others safe at the hub. I went back to the station with Rubel, a project worker who used to live on the streets as a child. He regularly goes out to look for new arrivals. When a child first comes to the streets is when they are most at risk.
আমরা আসছি এখানকার পরিস্থিতিটা দেখার জন্য বাচ্চারা কিভাবে থাকে আমি যে
And it wasn't long before we came across a child that Ribble hadn't seen before.
লুক আমি এখন তার সাথে কথা বলবো কথা বলে তারপর দেখবো এই নাম কি তোমার সিদ্দিক একটু কথা বলি কোথায় থাকো তুমি এখানেই থাকো আমাদের একটা হাব আছে হাবে যাবা ওখানে থাকা যায় খাওয়া যায় ক্যারাম বোর্ড খেলা যায় ল্যাপ আছে তোষক আছে কম্বল আছে বালিশ আছে সবই আছে তোমাদের জন্যই খাবার দাবার ফ্রি কোনো টাকা পয়সা কিছু লাগে না সে এখন আমার সাথে হাবে যাবে
This work is so important, and there are still millions of children across the world who will sleep on the streets tonight.
ঢাকায় আসছো কতদিন না খাইছো কিছু তুমি কিছু 3 দিন ধরে কিছু খাও নাই
As a parent, I can tell you, this situation would be your worst nightmare. No child's bedtime should have to be on a street or a pavement. So when you put your kid to bed tonight, please remember that there are kids all over the world who are not as lucky to have you protecting them. So please, give what you can.
Martin's joined us now. Martin, it's such a powerful film. I guess you just look so helpless and almost in a daze when you're watching this play out in front of you, thinking, how has this child ended up in a railway station?
I mean, you guys know, you've both done it. It stays with you, and that wee boy was just lucky that night that Ribble and UNICEF were there to take care of him and take him in. But there's more and more arriving every day, and that's why this work is so important. And this game's great fun and stuff, but it changes lives and it saves lives. I've seen it firsthand.
Yeah, absolutely. Donating tonight is simple. To give 40, 30, 20 or £10, 640, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Text cost to a donation plus one standard arrest message rate. You're going to be 16 or over. Please ask the bill payer's permission.
Martin, I just asked you before as the whistle went. I was like, you played last year, but how is it now being on the sideline?
Stressful. It really,
worse for you, I'd say.
You know, I'm so gutted I can't play, and our lovely kit team left my boots and my top there just in case, just tempting me. But Poch has been great, and he's kind of just let me get on with kind of the celeb stuff of it because he doesn't know like all the positions and stuff. But you've got everybody in your ear going, I need to play here, I need 20 minutes, I want on there, and I'm just like, relax, guys. We'll all get on at some point, but I'm really chuffed with them.
We'll be happy with that first half.
Delighted, mate. I thought England would start strong with the strongest teams, and we thought, like, if we can hang on to half time, we thought we'd get stronger. So, in fact, we're ahead. It's looking good.
Absolutely. We're looking at the highlights in just a second. Thanks a lot, Martin. Joining us for your half-time team talk, I'm expecting half Alex Ferguson, half Braveheart style. I want proper RSC, right?
We want to see it. Right, after the break, we will be taking a deep dive into every moment of that first half with our panel of pundits, so don't go anywhere.
Scarlett?
Ken.
Shall we?
Game on.
It's Kem here saying a massive thank you to everyone at Primark. This year, Primark customers helped raise an amazing $400,000 for Soccer Aid for UNICEF, which could help give children worldwide the best possible start in life. Over the past 4 years, Primark and its customers have raised a whopping $1.2 million.
Thank you so much to everyone at Primark for all of your incredible support.
Welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF. Half-time, the score is 1-0 to the World 11. Let's get straight into that first half. Jermaine, Steph, Zoo and Alex. So, I mean, I guess it's Usain's half, I suppose, Alex, right?
Look, straight away, played into that space, play into his strengths, the pace, Jermaine.
Yeah.
But come on now with that finish. Well, not that one, but the other one.
That one. You know what, there was a good little battle going on between him and Bugsy. Bugsy just gets caught here, just staring at the ball. And he's just been loitering on that left-hand side, but with all that space in front of him, Steph, that finish was a bit cheeky, wasn't it?
The audacity just to put it through David James's legs and then wheel away and do his celebrations. Absolutely unbelievable.
I'll be real, I didn't think he had it in him.
No.
from my experience of playing with Usain Bolt.
You said he was done.
I thought he was done, but you know what? He's back. And he's ready to attack.
Apparently he's not fast anymore.
You heard it here first, kids. Usain Bolt isn't finished.
No, he's not done.
Migsy said it.
I said it.
All right, this is England's best chance. This is Defoe.
Jermaine, England actually started off all right.
Really well, and this is a typical Defoe chance. It's like nobody knows where it's going to go or where it's going to drop, but he knows. And snap! Look at Harry's face. Harry signed him enough times to know that ball should be hitting the back of the net, but just tugged it.
Love that. Jermaine's still playing for a contract. He's like, Harry, if you get another job, I'm in, baby.
Yeah.
Come on, Toronto or something like that. Let's go. Storms, Zoo, you wanted to mention the
Tom Grennan.
Noah Beck.
They got a big rivalry going on.
Yeah.
They do.
I don't know, it's looking like they're going to fly kick each other. They just need to chill out. But no,
I like it.
You like it. You like the problems. But Noah Beck on the ball, a lot of composure. And then Tom Grennan is an engine. But we'll see how he gets on after this.
It's because he got player of the match last year.
Exactly.
Tom
He's got a
Grennan.
lot to live up to.
Okay, well, let's go down the line and you include you here, Alex. Who's impressed you most in the first?
Do you know what? I actually was impressed with Heather O'Reilly. I think
Yeah.
the energy she was bringing down there,
You
I think
said
they missed her now they've taken her off.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to go Bolt. I have to say, it was more than I expected, and he is the constant problem on their side.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
I'm going to say Jack. I think with a keeper change potential at half-time, I think.
Yeah, it's balling.
I'm going with Tommy Fury.
That guy.
He's just
Right,
such a
some
knockout.
punches in there, Zoo, are you?
In times where there's a couple of times when Tommy was like,
Tommy is absolutely killing it. Man. I don't want him to knock me out, so Tommy Fury, you're killing it, bro.
Okay, I just want to go down the line as well. Predictions for the second half final score.
England got to come back. I'm thinking 3-2. New goalies, in it? It's new goalies. Going to be some goals.
2-1 England.
2-1 England.
Hey, Chance has been preparing for this moment his whole life. So I think Chance is going to score the winner. It's going to be 2-1.
Wow. All right, we can cross over now, I think, to the England dressing room and Harry Redknapp's half-time talk.
Guys, hey, listen, guys, we've done okay. We're still banging the game. You know, we're going to have a little change at half-time. We play with a three. We're going to go to a back four. We'll make a couple of changes and we'll let you know, we're just looking at it now. But keep our shape. Make sure we keep some shape. Don't all want to go charging forward, especially you celebrities. Play simple. If you can, give it to one of the pros. Keep the ball simple. Keep the ball moving and keep a bit of shape about us. Because when we go forward and they break, they run for us, suddenly we're getting outnumbered in there. Make sure we've always got bodies and we're always in good shape defensively. Get back in the game. One goal, we're back in it. Come on, the game's here to be won.
Do you know what I love about that?
That was somewhat distracting.
Jermaine, Harry, they all know, just keep it simple.
Yeah, I know, exactly. He gave us that speech once at Real Madrid away. We got beat 4-0. Same speech. Didn't change one word.
I see all the faces, though. Jack Wilshere just okay.
Yeah, I know. It's weird, isn't it? As a footballer, once you get in that dressing room, I just think you just automatically go into that and I'll just listen to what the gaffer says.
I love the celebs that have got good bods are like, what was that a man shot?
Liam Payne, I'm in the camera. Well, I tell you what, that's what we saw from Harry. Let's go over to the World 11 management team now. See what they've got to say.
Yes, guys, well done. Keep going out. Doing absolutely amazing, yeah? But we need the next goal, yes? The next is most important. They were one down this half now to score a goal early. So make sure we don't concede, okay? And we get the next goal. Okay, Kim? Martin?
Guys, honestly, I'm so proud of everyone. He's getting stuck in, absolutely nobody hiding. We've had a cracking week. I mean, UNICEF has been right behind us. But that mob all week have thought they've had this in the bag. I knew they're panicking. We knew they're going to start strong, and we're just going to get better and better. Our strongest out come. So no regrets. Get out there, get stuck in, and let's take it.
I love Constant goes pure Glasgow, doesn't it? It's so great.
That one seemed a bit more pumped up, though.
Didn't
Yeah, that was a bit more energy. I mean, we expect Harry to not have all the energy, but that was, I feel like the World X side got something to prove.
I want to follow Martin over the top now. I'm like, what? What do you say, Martin? Guys, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
See you. Enjoy the second half and see you after. All right. The war in Ukraine has been going on for more than a year now. So that means every single day since the last soccer round, children have been living through conflict. Here's Saran James to tell us more.
I'm sure many of you watching tonight, like me, have young children. When they go to nursery and start to learn and have fun and become the little individuals they're going to be, it's just magical. But imagine dropping them off and not knowing if they will come home safely. Every day, children are killed or injured as a result of the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Cities close to the northern border were the first to come under attack last year. That's when life as 5-year-old Emilia knew it changed completely.
Вона дуже сильно злякалася, вона розплакалася, і ось після цього почалися в неї кошмари.
And for 2-year-old Vika's mum, keeping her child safe became a constant worry.
Вона малесенька, вона на руках, і ти боїшся, що зараз цей літак скине цю ракету в твій будинок. Оце було страшно.
Schools and nurseries across the country have either been destroyed or are unsafe. But UNICEF is working hard to protect as many children as possible.
Мы спускаемся в подвал, когда тревога.
Since last Soccer Aid, UNICEF has been able to build a bomb shelter in the basement of this nursery. Often, children have to spend whole days underground during an air raid. So this shelter has everything a child needs to forget about what's going on around them. They can even sleep here. There's emergency supplies in case they have to be here for a long time, and it just feels like a normal nursery, not a bomb shelter.
Тому для мене це вкрай важливо, щоб був садочок. Це те місце, куди я можу привезти дитину, залишити її в безпеці, і все буде добре.
As the war continues across Ukraine, UNICEF is stepping in to adapt more nurseries and schools so more children can stay safe, and you can help with that by donating tonight. It's unbelievable to even be talking about nurseries in bomb shelters, but this is where we are. You and I can't stop this war, but we can do everything in our power to protect the children who are living through it. To give 40, 30, 20 or £10, text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Thank you.
Yeah, please do, because when countries are at war, it is the children who are most innocent, yet often the most affected, and we must not get used to the idea of children living in war, or actually of the images like the ones we have seen from Ukraine. So please remember, if you do choose to donate by phone, you might get a personal thank you from one of these fabulous volunteers in the appreciation station right behind me. We're actually joined by some new faces. Jenny Ryan right here, let me come to you. Who have you been speaking to?
Oh, lots of lovely, lovely people, a wide variety all over the country. Everyone's getting really into the match.
Really? And what have you been saying to them as well?
Oh, telling them about the drum being right down my left ear hole.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we couldn't get into the atmosphere. Oh, yeah, he's...
No, I was showing a bit of encouragement because it's quite noisy here, but no, it's amazing. It's just an amazing atmosphere.
We love the teamwork. Can you actually do us one more favour? Yeah. Can you please tell us the totaliser where we are so far, please?
It would be my honour, Alex. We've raised £7,680,141.
Come on! Wow, that is incredible! Oh my goodness, thank you all so much for your generosity, because every donation really does matter, and it goes to help changing children. I've seen it firsthand, so please, please keep donating. Do join us after the break right now, because we've got an incredible performance coming up from Tom Grennan. Don't go anywhere.
As you've seen tonight, Soccer Aid for UNICEF is all about being there for every child everywhere. And your donations help to give millions of children around the world the best possible start in life. The good news is there's still time for you to make a difference tonight. So please pick up your phone now to give 40, 30, 20 or £10. Text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Thank you.
Welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF. How are we all?
The atmosphere is incredible. Oh.
This isn't a big deal for you, it's a big deal for me.
No, it is, it is.
If you've not been watching, where have you been? And if you've been watching, where haven't you been? The score is 1-0 to the World 11. Second half is coming up in just a second.
Yeah, as is a very special performance from Tom Grennan. But first, here's Lenny James to remind us just how important your donations are tonight.
The impact of the climate crisis is growing each year.
Stories of freak weather are becoming more and more common, and the consequences can be catastrophic. In Malawi, most people grow their own crops, and they rely on that food to feed their families. But in March of this year, something happened that was about to change everything.
The strongest tropical cyclone on record, Cyclone Freddy.
Mvula yodi inayamba kumagwa. Sinawezeka kuti imagwa mosalegeza ya.
Maguwa kuli madzi tawana anthu kumeneko madzi.
6 months worth of rain fell in just 6 days. Floods and devastating mudslides tore through villages, and hundreds of thousands of families lost everything.
Timineti mapita tikuthamanga ndithu. Ndeti nakhala ni mantha. Nyananya mwana awiri ine kubereka modzi yonke kumatulukamo.
So many people lost their lives. For those who survived, now there was a new threat. How to feed their families after all of their crops had been destroyed.
Ndima naninkawa kwambiri ndi banja langa.
Nanga chokudya yense imene nyumbamo chaonongeka. Ababa ndi anawa ndidya nawo chiyani.
The cyclone wrecked George and Grace's home, and everything they owned is gone. The impact on their youngest daughter, 3-year-old Charity, has been worst of all. With little or no food, she's become malnourished and then, rapidly, very ill.
Charity akakula bwinobwino sakudwala. Ndi mwana oseka ndipo amasewera ndi anzake bwinobwino.
Baba ndi chinthu chopweteka chifukwa choti ndimene alili panopa sizili bwino yayi.
Tens of thousands of children here are in exactly the same situation as Charity. Their lives hang in the balance simply because of a lack of food.
Without being treated, a child can easily die. We anticipate that the situation will get worse. More vulnerable children are going to become malnourished soon.
That's why UNICEF is here, supplying life-saving therapeutic food for these children before it's too late. This therapeutic food can save children like Charity, but UNICEF can't do it without your support. So this is really urgent, because £10 could pay to get 2 children onto this life-saving treatment. 20 could pay for 4. 40 could help 8. That's 8 lives saved for 40 quid. Can't be much clearer than that. So please text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818 to give 40, 30, 20 or £10. And thank you.
That last film was made 2 months ago. And if you've ever wondered if your donation can really make a difference, here is Charity from earlier this week. She's like a different girl. It's incredible to see. Her parents thought she might not make it, but she's now getting stronger by the day. This is what your donations do. They can literally take a child from the brink and make them healthy. By giving tonight, your act of kindness can travel around the world and make life better for a child somewhere. I'm proud to be a UNICEF ambassador. I've seen for myself the extraordinary work that they do. Every single day, children are living in the most challenging situations, and every single day, UNICEF is helping. All over the world, in every situation. But tonight, through Soccer Aid, we celebrate the beauty and inclusivity of football, and we come together for one night to raise money and to show our combined support for children around the world. It is incredible how much we can achieve when we come together. So let's all come together right now, at home and in the stadium, and if you can, please make a donation by text. text 40, 30, 20, or 10 to 70818 to give 40, 30, 20, or 10 pounds. Let's start a chain reaction of kindness that will lead to real change for children. And to all of you here tonight, it would be incredible if you could join us by lighting up your phone and by lighting up this stadium as a symbol to children everywhere that we are here for them. And whilst we do that, it's my very great pleasure to introduce the brilliant Tom Grennan to sing Here.
They're gonna take you from me, you better bring a whole army.
Welcome back, everyone, to Soccer Aid for UNICEF second half. Just about to kick off. The score's 1-0 to World 11. Soon we'll either see England or the Soccer Aid World 11 lifting that trophy.
Yeah, I think they've made a few subs as well. But as you can see, the appreciation station is still open. And we've got some new volunteers all here to thank you for your donation. So please, please do keep phoning in.
So it is time to hand back to our commentary team of the voice of ITV Sports, Sam, it's no laughing matter face, and the voice of Love Island, Ian. What's the current exchange rate of sterling?
Welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2023. Paul Scholes, Michael Dawson-Chunks, Asa Butterfield all on for the second half for England. Lee Mack, Kem Setonay on for the rest. The World 11.
That is a lethal strike force, those two.
Mack and Kem.
Mack and Kem, yeah.
Well, the good news is that the last 10 goals that were scored at Soccer Aid before we kicked off, 8 were scored in the second half of matches. Maybe we're in for another goal fest in the second 45 here.
Well, we've no longer got the legend goalkeepers, so things should open up a little bit.
Yeah, Paddy McGuinness for England and Leon Rocky Edwards, the UFC fighter, good with his hands. He'll be more than happy to come for crosses. And just so we don't run into the problems we had last year, before the match, each manager had to nominate a replacement celebrity goalkeeper in the event that the first choice celebrity goalkeeper got injured in the second half. England will look to test Edwards early. And Carney on to Grennan. And Karen Carney has been knocked to the floor just outside the penalty area. And Karen Carney has won a free kick for England in dangerous range.
That was clumsy by Claflin there, just leaves his leg in. And that is a free kick.
Who gets to stand over this? Chunks wants it. Jack Wilshere's pulling rank. Chunks is making his, what is it now, 4th year in a row at Soccer Aid. Presents a social media star. He's had some big moments at Soccer Aid, but it's Wilshere who's going to strike it and miss the target.
And Chunks is looking at him like, I would have buried that.
Noah Beck might have been guilty of encroaching from the wall. Dan Fletcher is taking the goal kick. Helen Carr. And Wilshere straight in there on Nani, but Nani's got away, and he's beaten Farrah, and he's got Lee Mack in front of him.
Lee Mack wants it down the line.
He really does. Felt as if Nani wasn't too confident in handing it to him. Yeah, Gary Cahill had to come across and rescue the situation. Teased to try and get a run down the right touchline. Nani couldn't quite find him. This is Michael Dawson.
And very happy to announce that thanks to you, lovely lot at home, after Tom Hiddleston's moment in time speech, we reached... Let this play out first.
Nani. Balletic feet. Paddy McGuinness, I think, may have touched that after it had gone over the line. The referee consulting. It's going to be a goal kick.
So, I've just been getting a figure, Sam.
Ah, what is that figure? It's the moment in time.
During the moment in time, we managed to raise a massive £692,542. So a huge thank you to everyone that donated.
Who said Loki was the god of mischief?
He's an absolute saint, that man.
Thank you to everyone that donated. We appreciate
thanks
it.
so much, guys. It's been a tough year, so if anyone's got any money they can give, really appreciate it. And if not, just sit back, relax and enjoy the football.
It's good football from Bolt. Touch into Kem Setonay. And then whipped round the corner by Totti. Nani. Hiddleston couldn't keep hold of him. And this is Totti. Blocked by Farrah. And now Carney's away. And she's got Grennan to one side. Chunks through the middle. Carney in control.
Fletcher again, just done enough to slow the play down as that counter-attack just fizzles out.
Scholes. Now Wilshere. England got a lot of people committed towards the edge of the penalty area. And this is Butterfield! smashed it! But scored it! Asa Butterfield off the bench. England on the score sheet. And look at what it means.
We said when the other goalkeepers went in, this game will loosen up. And Asa, that must be his first touch of the game. He's stitched Leon up a kipper. The keeper thought it was a cross. I think Asa thought it was a cross as well, but Scholes whips it out wide. It gets knocked through to Asa here. Looks like he lines up the cross, but it slices past a devastated Leon Edwards into the back of the net. It's 1-1.
Asa Butterfield, the boy in the striped pyjamas, making his Soccer 8 debut. He's been brilliant in Sex Education on Netflix. And he will be delighted with that.
Leon Edwards tried to slap that ball. And he just couldn't quite get his hand to it.
Here's Kemp. All to play for now, 1-1. We did suggest to you there might be more goals in the second half.
Asa's now absolutely on cloud 9. Mo Farah brings down Usain Bolt.
Cahill onto Nani. Hiddleston went across. Nani.
And they're going to start shooting from anywhere. Let's watch this again. Wilshere to Asa Butterfield, and he dinks it past Leon now.
Asa Butterfield is a massive Arsenal fan. I think he would have just been happy to be on the pitch with Jack Wilshere, but to get an assist of Jack Wilshere, that's just next level for him.
Unbelievable stuff.
Moments like that making dreams come true. And it's Carney on the ball. Karen Carney driving forward with Hiddleston outside it. In towards Brennan. Didn't quite have the magic on that occasion.
Tried to pull it back, it wasn't happening. Kemp's just left Mo Farah in his wake.
Here's Kemp, looking for the record. Paddy McGuinness denies him. Wilshere gets it away.
No likey, no scoring.
What a ball that could be from Wilshere. Brennan. He's still going. Brennan, lovely ball. Hiddleston coming. It comes back to Scholes. It's in! England has come from behind to lead. Paul Scholes with the goal. Brilliant work from Tom Brennan, who's had a busy old day, but it's not over yet. 1-0 down at the break. Paul Scholes scores at Soccer Aid, and Harry Redknapp, Stormzy and Co have turned it around.
The play starts with this brilliant ball by Tom Grennan. Leon does brilliantly to knock it out, but it's not far enough, and Paul Scholes does what Paul Scholes does best. And it's a lovely strike on the outside of his foot into the back of the net, and England, out of nowhere, are 2-1 up. What a match! What a match! Look at that. There's life in the old dog yet. A goal for Paul Scholes. There you go.
Well, Harry Redknapp had a great time at Old Trafford as the Portsmouth manager in 2008 when he won a quarter-final here en route to winning the FA Cup with Pompey. It's a mistake by McGuinness. Dawson has given it to Mack. And then Gary Cahill's just about calmed proceedings down.
Lee Mack, yet again in a goal-scoring position. This man cannot be stopped.
Well, England have turned it around spectacularly, and Alex Scott is with the management team.
It is absolute scenes down here. Look at all the emotions. Vicky, let me grab you. What happened at half-time time, please. Totally different England team.
This is what happened at half time. We spoke.
Where are we going?
We gave them the motivation we need and we mixed a few things up and it is working.
Yeah, it is working for sure. Let me come down here. Stormzy, come in. Let's celebrations.
Come on, man.
Talk about turning things around.
Listen, this was all a part of it. We was going to bring Scholes on at half-time, bring Chunks, my special weapon. I told him he let us down in the penalty shootout. I said, Chunks, this is your night. He's come on, he's made an impact. But that man, Paul Scholes, Leon Edwards is ravishing goal. Hey, go! Hey, one more!
Stormzy, it's all going on.
You know what it is? Leon Edwards, listen, that is the champ. That is my guy. I love him. He is the champ, one of the greatest fighters in the world. But he's a rubbish keeper. Rubbish.
But look, wait, Stormzy. I know, look, you're a huge Manchester United fan. Look, he's down. He's down. What's he done?
Done to him. I'm going out there.
He's off to help his hero. Look, Paul Scholes. Back to you. It's all going on down here, Sam and Ian.
Alex, thank you very much. Paul Scholes, I think, when he just nicked the ball in that right-hand side, jinked in field, and he just hurt himself as he tried to accelerate. And the physios are on.
He was holding his hamstring in the warm-up, actually, when he was taking some shots earlier, so it could be that.
Just have a look here. When he nicks the ball, you could see as he releases it there, he just falls in a difficult way, and he's hurt himself, and he's got to get some treatment as a result of that. We do hope that that's not the end of his night, because he has had a very good evening so far, and he's only been on the pitch for 11 minutes, and he's helped turning it around for England.
Stormzy just casually telling him to get rid of the stretcher.
And Stormzy trying to get a standing ovation for one of his heroes, Paul Scholes. He called Chunks his secret weapon. It wasn't too complimentary about Leon Edwards. Paul Scholes with his second goal of the night for England. Patrice Evra just checking on a stricken friend. And Stormzy whipping out what is a sellout crowd at Old Trafford tonight. We thank you if you've come along to support us, and if you've supported us via texting or calling today, it's great that ITV can bring you this super event directly into your home tonight. But can you imagine having to leave your home, your friends or your family due to war? It is a reality for millions of children and families across the world right now, especially in countries like Ukraine and Sudan and Afghanistan. And please do, if you can, give what you've got so that UNICEF can support them. Here's a montage of all the goals from tonight. Bolt getting us off and underway, putting the Soccer Aid World 11 in front. Butterfield with the equaliser for England just after half-time. And then in his final act, really, before leaving the field with injury, Grennan teasing a ball in and then Scholes wrapping it home.
The definition of short but sweet. What a player Paul Scholes is. He's absolutely devastated, bless him. And a big thank you as well from everyone involved in Soccer Aid. Lots of people give up a lot of time and effort to make this thing happen, so we appreciate you watching, we appreciate you donating. Thank you to everyone.
And if you want to donate, give 40, 30, 20 or £10, text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. Text plus your donation plus standard rate message.
Now back to the footy.
And Scholes has been replaced by Eniola.
Go on, Lee.
This is Lee Mack. It's Noah Beck. Russia trying to stop him from going any further.
We do.
It's not a great ball to Kim and Aluko and Carney, combining as they used to for England. Nanny. Evra's made the dart. That's good from Dawson. Only got the call up on Wednesday, Michael Dawson. Aluko. Oh, what's happened to Usain Bolt? He's had a little ping there, I think. It might be groin. Totti. Play continues. Paddy McGuinness. Tries to get something on it and just about nudges it behind.
What? Up like a salmon. A middle-aged salmon, but a salmon nonetheless.
Well, Paddy was going to play in 2021 as a goalkeeper, but got injured in the build-up to the game, so Joel Dummett stepped in. I think he's playing in goal now because he can no longer get up to top gear. That's Beck.
Just leant back a little bit on that. Darren Fletcher signalling the rest of the world to get back.
Mexican wave is in full swing at Old Trafford. And what a treat it was at half-time. So listen to Tom Grennan, who really is trying to make himself Mr. Soccer Aid, isn't he? He's been terrific over the last few years. Hiddleston.
Yeah, looks like Hussein can't carry on, unfortunately.
Well, here's the changes, and Caelan Carl is going to come off to be replaced by Izzy Christensen, who actually played for England at international duty but qualifies for the World 11 because of her father being from Denmark.
Replacing number 10, Francesco Totti.
Francesco Totti off. And Robbie Keane is about to come on, and Robbie Keane with a very sensible tactic of waiting until the second half when the celeb goalkeeper's on. Everyone are a little bit tired, so he can see if he can get another Soccer Aid goal.
Well, he's scored a few beauties.
And the final change is for Usain Bolt to come off and Nico to come on. He's had a good couple of years, Nico. And Usain's had a very good afternoon, the first half in particular.
This lovely finish, calm as you like, through the keeper's legs.
And Usain Bolt replaced by Nico Omilana, who's part of the UK comedy collective, the Beta Squad, with Chunks, actually. And those two have been giving each other a little bit of beef, bit of banter in the build-up to it. They're both on the pitch now. I think at one stage, Chunks blocked him on WhatsApp.
Nice. Here he is. The man that can make all the difference.
It's Keane. Into Nani. Back to Robbie Keane. And now Nani. Was that a handball by Mo Farah? There is no VAR.
There's no rules, apparently.
Wilshere steaming away at the other end. Aluko's far side. Carney wants it. This is Karen Carney. Wilshere, and Chunks just didn't quite wrap that the way he wanted to. Let's go down to the touchline and hear from Mauricio Pochettino, who's with Alex Scott.
I'm right here. There's a lot of different emotions going on. Mauricio, what's happened to your team?
Yes, I've seen England increase the tempo, and for us was difficult, but come on.
You need to finish that.
We need to score. We need to go more clinical. I think we create a lot of chances the first half on only one we can score through Zayn. But yes, okay, now I think we need to increase the tempo, and for sure we are going to score.
Well, you know you won the last four, yeah? You've won the last four.
Yes.
Just no pressure.
No pressure, okay. Well, we see it's still time to play, yeah?
Let me bring in Martin as well, because Martin, I can see you running up and down the touchline, barking orders.
Yeah, I know you were. You're out there and they're doing all right. It's just, okay, it's when you get second half, you know, the pros start shooting on sight, don't they?
That's where I feel like you was just about to run onto the pitch at one stage.
He's playing, try to tell me he's playing left mid and he's up front.
Guys, it's all going down on the touchline down here. I need to go. The emotions are too much for me. Sam, Ian, back to you.
Zizzy Christensen, Robbie Keane. Still Keane once again. Trying to probe his way through. This is Ken Saturday. Testing Paddy McGuinness's reflexes.
I tell you what, Ken wants that fifth.
There was a better effort than the one he just had a few moments ago. Here's Everett. Back to Robbie Keane. It's Keane. Oh, it's a beauty. It's a beauty. It's the full force of Robbie Keane. And the World 11 are level.
The Irishman does it again. He scored an absolute screamer a few years ago, and that is lovely as well. Brilliantly won by Evra. He squares it off to Keno, and he's got one thing on his mind, and that is postage stamp.
Top bins from Robbie Keane. That is some hit.
Martin Compson more delighted than most of the teammates.
Pochettino and Mel C happy as well. Mauricio Pochettino didn't have the best of records as Spurs manager here. He lost 4 of his 5 games as the Spurs manager here to 0. He did win the last one with Tottenham 3-0 thanks to goals from Lucas Moura and Harry Kane.
Go on, Tom, have a dig.
Aluko. Fancying her chances. Aluko's really passionate about the clean water and sanitation projects that UNICEF do for young children, particularly young girls who lose out on education because they spend all their time fetching water. Just a small donation can help that situation. You can donate by phone, call 0330 1234 442. Standard geographic charges may apply. You must be 16 or over, and please ask the bill payer's permission.
Robbie Keane bounding forward here.
Of course, if you do call tonight, you might get a call back from the appreciation station.
Will Mellor's in there.
Yeah, we saw him at half-time, and Jake Quickenden as well.
Jake Quickenden's there. Got the whole family, lovely to see.
Yeah. There they are, watching on.
Look at them.
Oh, we're excited as well.
You call up, you might get a little phone call from one of those guys. So do phone up, donate what you can. It's all very appreciated and does great things for children around the world.
It's Wilshere. Aluko. Gary Cahill. Hiddleston again. Seen a lot of the ball. He's played a lot of minutes, Tom Hiddleston.
I know, he's great engine on the lad.
Oh yeah, he's a great trainer. Carney. He keeps himself very fit since retiring. Aluko. Trying to find Drennan. She might just have done it, you know. Edwards came out very quickly.
Great bit of goalkeeping, that. Confident, down at Tom's feet and snatches it away before he can let loose. What a ball there. Cloughlin just caught slightly off balance, and you think Tom Grennan's through, but that's some great goalkeeping by Edwards there.
Oh, Michael Dawson just went out towards this right-hand side, went sliding in, and I just think he just had a little tug of the hamstring. This is Ebra. Kem Setene trying to bend one. Came back to Robbie Keane. It's Nani. He's got Evra alongside him. This is Keane. Lee Max to his right. Paddy McGuinness flat at it. Nico Onalana was coming in.
So Keane here just dinks it. And you think Paddy's got this. And he tries to tip it over the bar and just about manages it. Even the camera fell over. Couldn't believe what was happening.
Ben Foster hasn't left his camera at that end, has he?
Paddy's refusing to let go of the ball.
Well, there's a problem here for Michael Dawson, who's down. As we suspected, he might have to go down after that little ping of the hamstring. There are pictures from our ref cam tonight being worn by our referee, Abby Byrne. Got some big former Lionesses legends on the playing staff at this moment in time. Karen Carney and Aluko. And the Euros has been done and dusted for the Lionesses. But now for the World Cup, and the Lionesses get their big send-off on July the 1st when they take on Portugal live on ITV1 and ITVX. We're underway at 2:30. That game down at Stadium MK. Harry Redknapp and Emma Hayes bringing on Jermaine Defoe to replace Michael Dawson, you are allowed to bring a celebrity on when a legend on when you take a legend off who is injured, and that's exactly what England have had to do. So extra work for Jermaine Defoe, a double shift.
A great ball.
Headed away by Cahill, comes back to Evra. Cleared away by Cahill again. And tapped it brilliantly by Robbie Keane again. And they're back in front. The World 11's latest goal comes from that man again.
I was talking about a Defoe hat-trick, but maybe it's a Keane one. It's a lovely delivery. Noah Beck gets absolutely levelled by Hiddleston, and then it's a beautiful little dink by the Irishman there. What a finish.
And he is one that embraces soccer aid to the fullest, Robbie Keane. He absolutely loves being involved in it every single year.
England will have to push now.
And it was celebration from Robbie Keane.
I was about to say it was lovely to see the little forward roll.
Oh! Chunks with a back header, which is stopped by Edwards, just about.
Look at this. Chunks sees that near post, throws his head at it, and it's lightning quick reactions from Ed to stop that from going in. Beautiful stuff.
Robbie Keane scoring twice tonight. His first goal at Soccer Aid since 2018.
Counter-attack here.
Nani. He's got Nico in the centre. Wanted a handball there. The referee was not forthcoming. Christensen. Nani testing Paddy McGuinness and missing the target.
Feels like every shot on target's going in at the minute.
And Paddy McGuinness is having a busy old time of it.
He's done well, to be fair to him. At points.
England about to make another change. Alex Brooker coming on. Asa Butterfield, who scored the first England goal, replaced by Alex Brooker. One Arsenal fan for another. Alex Brooker, the host of the last leg, the brilliant panel show, became the first physically disabled participant in Soccer Aid last year. He loved it. He absolutely loved it. He described it as one of the best experiences of his life.
We'd love to see him score one here. Not a winner, but a goal.
He did say to me he played 14 minutes last year. England didn't concede during that period. And he did try to nutmeg Patrice Evra. Noah Beck. Game set tonight. Here he comes again, trying to bend one, and well, he's pushed it around. There's Paddy McGuinness, just about.
So Kem, he's got 5 on his mind, and he whips that, and that really does move in the air. And Paddy manages to slap it down to the ground.
17 to go. World 11 leading by 3-2. This is Izzy Christensen.
Well won there.
And Defoe finds Chunks. Aluko.
Chunks is bounding into the box.
It might ricochet into his path here. It has. It's Chunks being watched by Fletcher. Offside flag is up against Chunks. He did deflect into his path, but I think earlier in the move he just strayed offside. I think Jermaine Defoe is making that point, that the ball, when it went through to Chunks, came off a Soccer Aid World 11 player first, but it has to be a deliberate act. Not that I want to bore you with the laws of the game.
Let's not get into it. Let's just enjoy some football, and we've got a few quid tonight. That's all I'm here for. I don't care about offside, onside. I care about Paddy McGuinness getting 5 put past him. And I'd love it if it was Lee Mack that done a couple as well.
This is Nanny. Now a chance for Wiltshire to break. Just a bit behind Chunks. Might have been handballed by Beck. Wilshire's not giving up the ghost.
Outside of the foot, that's lovely.
Oof. That's not bad either. Nanny, not taking any prisoners. Sizing up a shot, it's Nanny. It's very close to yet another World 11 goal.
Yeah, Nanny looks at it, he sees the space, and it's just wide. But McGuinness was a spectator to that one. He was praying that was going right in the post.
Karen Carney comes off. Zavon Hines comes on. He was supposed to be part of the management team, Zavon Hines. Encouraged to come onto the pitch, I think because of the injuries that they've sustained to Scholes and Dawson. Well, she's going to end up playing 90 minutes at this rate.
90 minutes and a couple of tunes. What a shift by Grennan.
Kind of chase, it's just a little bit heavy.
He's overcooked that. Like my mum's lasagna. Overcooked. Just a little reminder, if you do want to donate, just text the word 10, 20, 30 or 40 to 70818 to donate 10, 30, 20 or 40 pounds. Lovely backhill by Hiddleston now to Cahill. Wilshire. England really building up from the middle again.
This is Aluko. Evra. And back to Evra again. And Nanny once more, and Nico's waiting for it in the centre. Yes, they're ahead of Defoe, but Defoe is a vital touch. Max wipes at one.
Lee's got nothing left.
Never write him off. Never write him off.
People have in the past and they've lived to regret that.
Hey, listen, that geezer's scored at Soccer Aid. He's definitely in the 1% club.
Oh.
No. By Aluko.
Bit of amateur dramatics there by Beck.
Well, how else do you get 33 million TikTok followers?
I wouldn't know. I am 35 years old.
Is that all?
That's it.
And Soccer Aid World 11 do have a habit of coming alive after the break. They got their equaliser on the hour mark last year. And as he had in 2021, they were better after half-time. This is Nico. Oh, the NBL will love that.
Nico's just stretching. I think Cahill, is it? Yep, just gets to him before it. And Paddy McGuinness gets a bit of Cahill for good measure as well. I'm surprised that's not a corner kick.
Well, you won't believe what you can achieve with the cost of a round of drinks. 20 quid or buy a kit containing essential supplies that help 4 children learn and play. For less than most PlayStation games, you can save a kid's life and provide a full course of treatment for a child with malnutrition. Everybody who comes here tonight is helping that cause. Everyone watching tonight is helping that cause. And you can go a little bit further by texting us to give 40. Text 40 to 70818. Text costs your donation plus 1 standard rate message. This is Chunks. Didn't quite get set, and now a chance for Robbie Keane to counter-attack. England have got to reposition themselves here because they're in danger of losing 5 in a row.
Oh dear. But there's a big break on here.
A big chance to counter for England. Wilshere is leading it. Defoe is taking over. Aluko wants a piece of the pie. It's Aluko for England. Hines under pressure, trying to get away from Nani. Wilshere, space for Grennan. Farah, not the best touch, and now, after it running loose, Kemi's away. He's got 5 on his mind. This to finish it. It's Kem for the record, and Kem, most likely for the win. The player that has scored the most goals at Soccer Aid is Kem Cetinay.
It's 5 for the Love Island man. Kem Cetinay is the new Soccer Aid highest goal scorer, and he will be delighted with that. That man is Soccer Aid through and through. What a performance today as well, and what a lovely taking goal.
He goes past Dutch legend Clarence Seedorf. That is some company to keep in the first place, and this is some finish, some run.
It's a slightly loose pass by Mo Farah, but Kem just outruns Mo, which is something you don't hear every day, and he looks up, sees the space, and just slots it past Paddy McGuinness.
Kem Cetinay and Soccer Aid, the perfect couple.
And there's Martin Compton, giving it Yaldi, as we say.
Wilshere looking for Jermaine Defoe. Little bounce off Christensen on the way through.
Leon Edwards showing safe hands again. After a rocky start, he's pulled it back.
A big supporter of Aston Villa, Leon Rocky Edwards. UFC welterweight champion. Villa have had a great season.
Sam Claflin's still on the pitch as well. Putting some serious minutes.
Chunks. Grennan. Trying to find Chunks again, but didn't quite have the range. And Grennan's actually asked now to be substituted.
Lee Mack.
Trying to get the better of Hiddleston, and did. And then he's straight into the body of Mo Farah.
There are some tired legs out there now, Sam, isn't there?
Just a few. They've been working their socks off all week to get ready for it. Mauricio Pochettino is certainly enjoying himself. Melcy alongside him. But I'll tell you what he wants, what he really, really wants, and that is victory here. Scarlett Douglas coming on to replace Alex Brooker. He is one hell of a fella.
Cuddle from the gaffer. Well done, Alex, mate.
Another top performance by him. And Scarlett Douglas, the TV presenter, property expert, is on. This is Nani. And now Robbie Keane. Great work by Farah. Brilliant work by Farah. He stopped a certain goal.
A little bit of ping pong to keep that out.
Well, he can run and he can play. Mo Farah, and England needed him there.
Everyone else is knackered and he looks like he's not even started.
If he was running a marathon, he's still got probably another third to go. That's Defoe.
High from Defoe, though.
Emma Hayes, who has had a brilliant season with Chelsea, just in conversation with Harry Redknapp, won the double and the WSL again.
And she does not look happy about this result so far. Surely not 5 losses on the bounce for England.
Those two don't like losing. This is Evra. Wilshere running it clear. 6 minutes to turn this around for England. It looks unlikely, but funny things happen at the end of games in Soccer Aid. We've had a lot of late goals, late drama in matches before. Johnny Wilkes got the winner late in 2008 at Wembley. Kevin Phillips scored a clincher in 2012 in the final minute. Clarence Seedorf scored 2 goals in the last 4 minutes to win the game here in 2014 at Old Trafford. Kem late equaliser at Stamford Bridge, and 2 years ago, Lee Mack scored in the 90th minute. So it's not over yet. Chunks. This is Nani. He's made a difference since coming on, hasn't he?
Yeah, that Nani-Ebra combo's been deadly.
Nani by name, but not by nature. He's not treating anyone with kid gloves. Cahill. Hines. A little bit heavy, but Defoe's made the most of it. He's beaten Christensen, and Chunks is outside him. Brennan still steaming through the centre. Defoe wants it back. Not that far back. And then he committed a foul as he tried to win it. What a terrific player Jermaine Defoe has been. Just hasn't been able to get on the score sheet tonight. It's our opportunity to take a pause and find out who are the contenders for the Asprey Player of the Match.
Well, I'm going to go with 3 noms.
Okay.
I think Kem Setine, setting the record's got to be there. Tom Grennan, what a shift, and obviously the half-time performance as well. And then for the first half goal, Usain Bolt. So Kem Setine, Usain Bolt and Tom Grennan. And I think we should do a little Twitter poll for them.
Let's do that.
We'll chuck that up on Twitter. If you guys want to vote, head over to the Soccer Aid Twitter and vote for which player you want to get Player of the Match.
And we will reveal the answer on extra time. This is Nico. Just couldn't get it quite under control. McGuinness holding on to it for dear life now.
I mean, I didn't think Lee might realise he could have just nipped that ball away there.
Fletcher, handball, surely. He's got away with that.
No rules today.
Kim looking for a searching ball. Keane charging through the centre. Keane's going to get there. And McGuinness has come out and taken everybody out.
Oh dear.
Well, he had to take charge of the situation, Paddy McGuinness. There was certainly no malice in that.
Yeah, that'll hurt.
It's a sore one. That's our ref cam footage.
At least it's not a hamstring.
We've got some players up the pitch here. Scarlett Douglas on the right-hand side, Aluko's on the left, Brennan's waiting through the centre. Hines, Chunks, looking for Jermaine Defoe. Evra trying to get back at him, does brilliantly. Aluko's coming across here, but Evra once again. You sure he can still play?
I think he probably could.
Keane's onside and wants the ball played early. Nani's kept hold of it. Nico to his left.
Well blocked by Cahill.
For glory there, Nani. Offside flag is up in the end. It's been another great Soccer Aid. And thank you to everybody who has donated, got involved, given their time. Unfortunately, the brains trust of Harry Redknapp and Stormzy may well have turned the tide in the game, but couldn't end up securing the victory for England. It's going to be 5 straight Soccer Aid wins for the World 11. Unless they can find 2 goals in the final minute here. And remember, you can continue to donate throughout the evening. 70818 on the text. Here's Lee Mack in the final stages.
Yeah, minute to go. If you haven't already, and you've got a few quid to spare, please do text 70818. 10, 20, 30 or 40 to donate 10, 20, 30 or 40 pounds. Price of an Uber, a takeaway, a pizza. Cook at home one night and donate some cash if you can. It's all goes a fantastic cause.
Here's Nanny trying to finish it in style. Hiddleston and Cahill got in the way. Wilshere. Just 10 seconds to go. Aluko sends it down the line for Grennan. Away by Evra. And that should be it. It's done. The World 11 are owning Soccer Aid right now. For the 5th year in a row, England are beaten. And it's the World 11 who are celebrating, led by Maurizio Pochettino and infused with the enthusiasm of Robbie Keane. And the record-breaking goal from Kem Cetinay. They are the Soccer Aid champions once again.
I mean, it's all about the second half, isn't it?
Yeah. We got
How
goals.
much do we love that second half? Oh, we got goals.
Yeah, the goals were always going to come because of the tiredness, goalkeepers as well. I'm not going to say too much because he might come up here.
Big up Leon Edwards, man. He tried.
No, he gave it a go, but he could have.
He came into it as well. He grew in confidence.
He did. Steph, the momentum, like it just went going back and forth. England had it for a moment.
It was just attack v attack. I don't think there was much defending going on, to be honest.
Let's take a look at some of the goals right now. Well, first up, I think it's probably my favourite goal of the night. Ace has got, like, this was so sweet, and his face, like, he couldn't quite believe it, could he?
That's because he didn't mean it.
He fooled the goalkeeper, that's why I gave him the eyes. He's like, this is supposed to be a cross.
Fair play to him.
He fooled everybody.
Then Scholes definitely did mean it.
I mean, that is
showing his class.
vintage goals, that isn't it? Vintage goals.
All right, and then but that only seemed to anger
mistake
the
from
World
Mo
11,
Farah.
and then they sent the big gun on. Robbie Keane, he loves Soccer Aid.
Big Zoo, come on now.
Finish.
Not
That
much
is
you
a
can
big
do.
Zoo-esque finish.
Yeah.
No
corner.
keepers
We've all
saving
seen
that.
it. You've seen those do those.
Yeah.
Steph, what about this defending here? Who's like, what's going on?
I don't think anybody actually knows. I think people are just throwing the bodies at the ball and hoping for the best. but-
And then lastly, the record breaker. Ken became our all-time leading top scorer with this.
Aye, from Love Island to Loving Records. I love to see it.
He's got some serious movement, Kem.
Yes.
He moves well, you know, he took the goal well and he had a couple
Play.
of shots before that. The boy can play.
Steph, Big Zoo, Jermaine, thank you so much. Jermaine, you can come back or you can come back anytime. Jermaine, you are back.
I am indeed, yes.
Getting ready for Soccer Aid Extra Time as well. What can we expect from the show?
All the stuff that is going to be, all the antics in the dressing room afterwards, the sad stuff, the happy stuff, get the managers coming on as well. We'll have loads of fun like you two.
Yes, don't go anywhere. But please do join us after the break where the World 11 will be receiving the coveted Soccer Aid for UNICEF trophy. And we're going to be finding out how much money you lot have raised tonight to allow UNICEF to do their amazing work for children. We'll see you soon.
Hi everybody, hope you all enjoyed the game tonight.
Now the match might be over, but the donation lines are still open, which means you can still change the lives of children everywhere with a simple text.
So, to give 40, 30, 20 or £10, just text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2023, where Soccer Aid World 11 have beaten England by 4-2. What a game.
Yes, and look behind us right now. It was a great game. Goals, we love the entertainment. World 11, actually, about to get their hands on that trophy. What a moment it's going to be for them.
Well, back up here in the commentary box, we're watching Izzy Christensen and Tommy Fury picking up their medals for the Soccer Aid World 11 after a 4-2 victory. What a night for that team.
What a goal fest. And what performance from Sam Claflin as well. Francesco Sotti. Nah, they should give him 2 medals, to be honest.
Yeah, he was terrific. Shatis Dasani, the chair of UNICEF UK, and Debbie Hewitt, chair of the FA, handing the trophies to the winners. Robbie Williams obviously joining out with the presentation team as well. Mel C, proud moment for her, being part of it this year. Evra was terrific. How good was he, by the way?
So good. It was that Nanny Evra combination down the wing that caused all the problems, really.
Brian Robson, Manchester United legend, certainly part of the presentation team as well, and enjoying his night at Soccer Aid, a night where they have once again beaten England for the 5th time in a row, and that man has taken a record. He deserves his medal, he deserves his place in Soccer Aid history, and so do all of those who have contributed heavily to what has been a terrific night of action once again. Leon Edwards, who had a rocky few moments early on, but ended up coming good in the second half and saving his team. And Usain Bolt, who has been dreaming of this moment, picking up a trophy at Old Trafford. It is the World 11 who are Soccer Aid champions once again for a 5th time. They have totally dominated England since 2018. Even when the odds have looked against them, they've united to come over the line of England, and they're loving it. England licking their wounds, but every time they meet right now, the World 11 are licking their lips.
Thank you so much for helping to raise an incredible amount of money for children tonight. Robbie, where are you? Please do the honours, reveal the totaliser.
I'm very proud to say it's £14,690,005. Absolutely incredible. Thank you, everybody. God bless you all. That's amazing.
Great stuff. Thank you so much to the players, the managers, the coaching teams, and of course our guests.
Yeah, thank you so much. And you can keep donating until midday on Tuesday, the 11th of July, 2023. And just a reminder, 100% of your donations will go to UNICEF and will make a difference to children's lives.
That is it for Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2023. Soccer Aid at Extra Time with Jermaine and Joella starting on ITV4 and ITVX. Get yourself over there.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next year. Good night.